Alright. Let's see if we're good. Yes. Okay. Hello everyone, it's your favorite programming error that just refused to be fixed, CodeErr. And today... well, today we're gonna be playing more of Doki Doki Storm. And as you can see, the title screen changed again. So, initially it was just Yuri standing there with her book. Then she had the knife, and now... well... I think this image speaks for itself. It's getting worse and worse. And to add on to this, when I booted up the game today to prepare for the stream, I was setting everything up, booted up the game, and I just had a black screen with a single text message on it that just said, I believe it was, yeah, I warned you. And then the title screen loaded up. So I am very concerned about what might happen today. I am very concerned. Having just like a blank screen saying I warned you before the game even loaded up today, and starting with again another changed title screen. And here I was thinking it couldn't get any darker, but I guess we're about to find out. Also, Comrade and Ivanov, both of you, welcome to the stream. I'm sure you were kind of excited for this. But yeah. This is gonna be interesting, probably. So let me load back into the game. And Unstoppable Sammy, hi. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're ready for some dark stuff. Okay. This is already a little bit calmer. Good thing. We calmed down a little bit when it comes to the music. Okay. Well then, without further ado, let me begin. Now this is... ooh, it's gonna be interesting doing voices again after recovering. Let's see if I can still do them. So I awakened the next morning, I stretched languidly in bed. Oh god, you can definitely hear... hang on. As I awakened the next morning, I stretched languidly in bed. Okay, I think that's better now. Okay, I think we're good. We can do this. Convinced that today is going to be a good day, I pick up a knife at random from the rack and entertain myself by cutting the webbing between my toes. Once I'm satisfied that both feet are symmetrical, I notice the blood soaking through the front of my pajamas. I didn't clean myself up properly yesterday, did I? I really am getting forgetful lately. The cuts to my abdomen and breasts are feeling irritated. Well, I know just what to do about that. I strip off my pajamas and pick up the bottle of rubbing alcohol from my bedside table. I'm a simple man. I see Doki being wherever you are. Click it as soon as it shows up. We do want the Dokis, but yeah. Also, Tord, hello. I'm not sure if you're ready for the dark stuff we got today, but sure, welcome. So get ready for dumb typos. Honestly, dumb typos happen all the time. Don't worry about it. I'm just bored and welcome for you breaking the silence. Hey, again, I am trying to stream very, very regularly, like this coming week. As much as possible, because again afterwards you're gonna have a little bit of a break from me because I'm gone, but don't worry, until then I will try to have as many streams as I can fit, hopefully. But yeah, I leaned back on my bed and poured over myself. Honestly, I don't know what I was expecting. It's begun already. We're back. Okay then, thank you for that. Thank you for those throws. Really, really waking me up here, aren't you? Much better. Okay then, yeah, that just happened. Soon I'm ready for school. That's just a matter of deciding which of my friends to bring with me today. And I suddenly notice I have a visitor. Oh, hello there. I didn't see you come in. I picked up the bloodstained chef knife from my desk. It was sitting on top of a plate that's covered in breadcrumbs. I have no idea where that came from. I don't think we've been introduced. My name is Yuri. What's yours? Nice to meet you. I'm sorry to hear that you are feeling lonely. Well, if you're looking for new friends, you've come to the right place. Come with me, I'll help clean you up. I cleaned the dried blood of my new friend in the sink. There you are. That's better, isn't it? I thought so too. Okay, Yuri. Nice conversation here. God, what's happening? What's going on? Fun is going on. A lot of fun is going on. Huge vibe. Is Yuri okay? Oh yeah, she's totally fine. Everything is totally fine. Nothing to worry about here. Perhaps you'd like to come with me to school? Well, I think it would be very fitting for you to be there. A new friend for a new beginning in my life. Don't worry, I'll look after you. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. Making sure my new friend fits in the pocket of my uniform, I head out. She's talking to her knife. She's talking to her knives. Her knives are her friends. This is wrong. Oh, you really? You think she's going crazy? I wouldn't have thought so. It's fine. You and me saw Binding of Isaac. It'll take a lot more than this. Yeah, but I recently got back into playing a little bit more Binding of Isaac. I did a run today, and I had a good run, so I was able to do a victory lap. The thing is, it kind of escalated on my victory lap. You know when you have those runs where you hit the fire button once, you hit the shoot button once, and a second later your entire game is frozen and crashes. I had one of those runs. Because what did I have? I had Dr. Fetus and Sad Bombs and Brimstone and a lot of other stuff. And I shoot once, the entire screen is suddenly yellow, and then the game freezes and crashes. That's such a great run. But you know, I was still able to finish it because I didn't even need to shoot to win. Because I had 10,000s of familiars accompanying me. So that was fun. Also, Rob, hello. Finally home. Watching with fast internet. Let's go. Welcome, Rob. I think you probably saw what I said in the visual novel section on Discord, so I don't feel like I'm gonna have to repeat it. But yeah, the title screen also changed again. Very fun. We're having fun. Definitely. I don't know why, but the flipped Yuri sprite is really vibing hard. Oh, is it? Intriguing. Repeat it. Okay, fine. So what happened when I booted up the game today to prepare for my stream, there was just a black screen with white text saying, "I warned you." And then the title screen loaded up. So, yeah, and once I was on the title screen, I noticed the title screen changed again. First, it was just Yuri with a book, then she was holding her knife, and now she's completely covered in blood. So, stuff is happening. The events of my school day hardly seem relevant, but daydreaming about code keeps me occupied. White full screen? His pen is inside me. Phrasing. And now it's time to go to the club room. Code hasn't arrived yet. Natsuki's here and she's crying. There's no doubt about it. She's face down on a desk with her arms cradling her head. Her body is being wrecked by sobs. Natsuki? Okay then. Okay. Fuck off! She rapidly wipes her tears away as she stands and turns away from me. Well, that just happened. You know, I wanted to crack some jokes, but I'll... Okay, then. You hold on. First of all, welcome to the stream, by the way. Yeah, apparently I like Yuri, but her booba are pointed to... Alright. As she goes through the closet, I can't help noticing that she's walking with a pronounced limp. I feel a little outraged that she's copying me, even though I've been trying hard to conceal my limp and walk as normally as possible. But as I watch her, my anger slowly fades into a different emotion that I can't quite identify. She stands with her hands on one of her boxes of manga, still making sniffling noises. She isn't even looking at the manga, she's gazing into space with a fallen expression, looking lost and hurt. What am I feeling? Is it guilt? Is it sympathy? I feel undeniably bad about seeing her in such apparent pain. Are you okay? I try to recall what I've learned of her the past few days. Is it because you're hungry? She glanced at me briefly before muttering,
I just want to get away.
Of course. Yeah, also, Howl, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Again, thanks for the help earlier. I don't know, I was struggling hard for some reason. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Hi, hello, hope you're doing well. What's that?
I just want to pretend it didn't happen.
I am having trouble following what she's saying. I'm tempted to ask what happened, but it might make me look foolish. I'm probably already supposed to know. Not really, covered, more stained. I played Mortal Kombat. I know the difference. Okay, fine. Fine. But she had bloodstains all over herself, definitely. But thanks for the correction. Well, maybe I should go read my book now.
Yuri, I wanted to say I'm sorry for getting so freaked out by your knife yesterday. I guess I just wasn't expecting that.
I feel my guard going up. I answer stiffly. That's fine, it's okay, if you don't actually want to be friends.
I'm trying to apologize here, Whatever, I'm just saying I shouldn't have disrespected your interests like that. I mean, I hate it when people look down on me for things I like, so... Anyway, it's a cool knife, I don't blame you for being into that.
I regard her gravely. This feels like just another game she's playing. Well, I'm not sharing my friends with you anymore.
Also, Shadow, hi, hello, welcome. Welcome to the stream. There's only one line of code law, but yeah, no problem. Yeah, again, for some reason, I don't know why I was struggling so much. I was just like, do I get rid of all the quotations? But I guess it wasn't even that difficult in the end. Just dumb joke. I like the sprite flipped. Ah, yes, of course. Flipped for no particular reason. Fair, very fair. What's going on right now? Dark stuff is going on. Natsuki was crying and Yuri is trying to talk to her. And yeah, Natsuki wants to apologize for stuff. Honestly, it's a little bit weird because it's hard to tell what happened and what didn't happen. Because a lot of hallucinations happened leading up to this moment. Like, we experienced an entire day, but that day I don't think really happened because everyone died on that day, so weird stuff, okay? Just weird stuff.
Well, I'm not sharing my friends with you anymore.
Hey, I'm trying to do the mature thing here. This is so stupid. I feel like I screwed up my only chance to get closer to... I mean, well, never mind that. I've been thinking maybe I can do better with someone new.
I knew it. I feel myself bristling with anger. If you're thinking of pursuing Code, you can forget it. He is devoted to me.
What the hell? That's not what I meant at the festival? I can't deal with you right now. You know what? You can have Code for all I care. Go read your book. I'll just wait for Monica, at least she doesn't yell at me for no reason.
She pulls a manga out of one of the boxes, seemingly at random, and aggressively turns away from me to read it. Appropriate and fair reaction. I find a seat so I can get back to my book, and I can get back to chat real quick. Lol, I knew that wasn't a good idea. Nothing is ever a good idea. Medic from TF2. Medic! It's weird that you are telling me this while I'm playing a game. Okay. Is that so? So you're also one of those people, much like me, who can't just watch a stream, but always like stream is usually more of a background thing while you're doing something else at the same time.
I feel like a lot of people are like that. Tor got rejected. She. It happens, it happens. Can't always work out.
I don't even know why I wanted to talk to such an obnoxious child in the first place. After a few minutes of reading in silence, Code enters the room. Hi, Code. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today.
Monika!
Natsuki's voice rings out from the closet.
I told you not to... Is she really late again?
Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki.
Excuse me?
Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling?
What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I needed to be, than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So...
Natsuki, I give her the most withering look I can manage. Nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machines or something? At that moment, Monika comes in.
Oh man, I'm the last one here again.
I'm getting aggravated by all these interruptions, but for the sake of my new friendship with Monika, I try to master my emotions.
As one should. Is the mod gonna say that Monika's responsible or that she's... This is just Yuri. I think that one decision will decide whether or not I like the mod. Well, technically, Monika is always gonna be at least slightly responsible. Because we know Act 1 was just Yuri without Monika's influence. But for Act 2, Monika amplifies people's negative traits. Which means amplifying Yuri's negative traits. So while we are technically still Yuri, all her negative traits are severely amplified, and that is Monika's doing. We know that much. So yeah, just Monika. More like monkey. Monkey. Also Neon, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and still trying to make time for piano.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Code, what do you want to do today?
Friendship isn't that strong, Monika.
I was thinking we could...
We already have plans today.
Is that so, Yuri?
That's correct. Code is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. I give her the same smug smile she gave me in the corridor the other day. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monika?
I suppose.
It's fun watching her get so flustered.
I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys do whatever you want.
Yes. It's suddenly harder to focus than ever.
Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I only like... The only... No, it's because, you know, Sharp... Because of the FNF mod? Ah, the FNF mod. You mean the close-up Yuri in FNF? Where she faces the camera directly? That is honestly... Also Gabe... Sometimes I call you Gabe, sometimes I call you Game. I think it's always gonna be a 50-50 for me. Tell me, is your full name, like first name, last name, Gabe Game? Is that it? In which case, it's totally fine whichever one I call you. It's Gabe Game, everyone! Anyway, hello. I should give you a slight spoiler warning right now, because again, this is the main game from Yuri's point of view. So, while her internal monologue is something you're not gonna get, a lot of other things are definitely things that could potentially spoil you. Just a fair warning. Kinda just wonder how much creative liberty the mod took and how much Monika did to cause the... Good question, though. But yeah, I think it's just, you know, the amplification of stuff. For real, what does Arrow Ace mean? Aero Ace, for one that is misspelled, yes, but Aero Ace is short for aromantic asexual, which means you feel no romantic and no sexual attraction to anyone. Hope I got that cleared up for you. Cape game sometimes. Ah, his middle name, that makes more sense. But yeah. I punch goblins sometimes. That would be his name if he was an isekai protagonist, probably. Kinda wish they used the Canon MC rather than the Fanon MC. Right, I think, doesn't Canon MC have black hair instead of brown hair? We only ever see him from the back, so it's hard to remember because we only ever see him once from the back. But I think Canon MC has black hair instead of brown. If I'm not mistaken. Why can't Monica just draw herself a route? A VN is a modified PowerPoint presentation. Can't be that hard. Apparently it is in this case. I don't know. I do not know.
It's suddenly harder to focus than ever. Somehow the prospect of spending time with Code is even more exciting than I expected. I don't know I'm going to be able to keep calm. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Tea. I need some tea. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Blood. I need some blood.
Ah, the screen discoloration. Ain't that lovely?
I can't hear my own voice over the sound of my pounding heart. I need to cut something now. The knife is in my pocket. It would be so easy, but I have to get away first, I think. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
Ah, I might as well walk with you.
Stab him, cut him, bleed him, blood.
Ah, yes. What a healthy relationship. Oh, the condition if you stop simping toward... Yes. On the condition if you stop simping toward... Wow. But simping isn't towards blood, apparently. I'm going... So, yeah. Weird stuff happening. You have the radar. Wow. You have everyone else in chat, apparently, toward him.
That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. My left sleeve is rolled up. How long have I been standing here? I've already lost count of how many cuts I made. Why isn't this working? This is supposed to make me feel better. Why did I bring such a dull knife? I have to push so much harder than usual. I've ruined the pattern on my arm with all these ragged cuts. I'll just have to make more cuts to make it symmetrical. I hear footsteps. Someone's coming. Should I hide? Where would I go?
Yuri! What are you doing?
I look down at myself, at the knife in my hand. I look at the cuts that I just made on my arm, at my blood dripping onto the floor. Isn't it obvious what I'm doing?
Wow. Yeah, super obvious, but why are you doing it is what she meant to ask.
Why is she asking? Why does she look so alarmed?
Yeah, there it is. There's the question you should have asked. Why are you doing this?
I can't remember. A moment ago there was no doubt in my mind that cutting myself was the right thing to do. And now that she's asking me, lots of memories are clattering through my mind. I was trying to stop cutting myself. I was fighting the urge to do it. I even went for a few weeks without doing it. Why did I do that? I'm overwhelmed with confusion. My tormented thoughts bring tears to my eyes. I think it was really important for me to stop, but now I don't remember why. The more I try to grasp at these memories, the more they slip away. I don't know. Tears are pouring down my face. I don't know why I'm doing this. I stagger to the wall and sit down on the floor. The tears continue. My mind feels like a dense cloud. All I know is that everything feels wrong. Why am I doing this?
Yuri, I didn't know. I had no idea it was this bad.
It's bad? She said it's bad. I'm doing something bad. I have to stop the bad thing.
Rob, thank you for the head pats, but did you have to... Tort, did you have to do that too? Okay then, fine. Sure. Well, Tort's dead yet again, see him in my stream tonight, I guess. Yeah, for the revival. Sorry, the best lawyer of the chat, the Red Owl. Oh, we have such an amazing lawyer here. I'm too busy paying attention to the game and stuff, chat. Very fair, very fair. Definitely something that I should do sometimes too. I do need to pay more attention to the game than chat sometimes, because otherwise we're not making enough progress. Yuri, I think you need help.
I need help? I'll look up at her. I wish I could remember her name. I know her, right? Can I trust her? Help me. Please help me. I can hardly see her through my tears.
Okay. Right, you need professional help, so I guess we should call... like, a therapist or something? Okay. Fine. Shadow, fine. At least I'm not spending my channel points to throw something at you. I appreciate it. Said seconds before you do. Imagine. No, wait, that's stupid. You need a doctor first? Do you know your doctor's number?
Doctor?
Well, never mind that. Maybe you should put down the knife first?
Put down the knife? That doesn't sound right. My knives give me comfort. That's something I remember very clearly. I tighten my grip as I look at it. I wonder why there's blood on it.
Better yet, how about you just give me the knife?
She holds out her hand. Give you the knife? I hold the knife up. She slowly, tentatively takes some steps closer to me. Something about this doesn't feel right. Why is her hand shaking so much?
Yuri, don't you dare attack Best Girl. Oh, don't you dare attack Best Girl. She's trying to help. Come on. Best Girl is trying to help you. If you attack her, I'm gonna be very upset. I'm too busy paying attention to the chat instead of the game. Ah, I see. For some people, it's the other way around.
If she's here to help, why does she look so scared? I feel like there's something very important that I'm forgetting. And then I see it. The water pitcher on the floor, close by. Code.
What?
I have to make tea for Code.
You, what? You forget about Code. Let's get you some help first.
Forget about Code.
Natsuki, you just said the wrong thing. Oh no. Yuri's gonna see that as a personal attack. Do it, Yuri. No, don't do it. Yeah, exactly. Don't do it, Yuri, more like. He'll be like, stab. No stabbing. I know she's probably gonna take what Natsuki just said in the wrong way. We're probably gonna take that in the wrong way. But please don't. Please don't. Yuri, just calm down.
No.
Yuri, what the fuck?
The super plate is so dull. I can see it barely scratched her sleeve. Stay away from me. I'm scrambling to my feet. Code is mine. You can't have him. She's running away back to the... She goes to the door into the room. I consider chasing her, but I know now. I have to make the tea. It's more important.
Well, okay. At least Natsuki was able to get away. We're good. She was able to get away. Progress.
Code will be so pleased with me when I bring him his tea. As I bend down to pick up the pitcher, I see that there's blood on my arm. Why's my sleeve rolled up? Now I remember. I feel stupid for having forgotten that. I should go back to cutting myself. That's important too. There are so many spots on my arm that don't have cuts yet. I should fill them in before I make the tea.
You really shouldn't.
I hear footsteps.
Ah, and here comes Mr. Main Character, probably. I honestly wasn't expecting Natsuki to show up. I was just expecting, when I read the I hear footsteps, I just expected the MC to show up, but no, it was Natsuki, and now we hear footsteps again. Also, no finishing her. 100% autocorrect and nothing else. Oh, really? Really? Yuri, if you... So you could die. Don't do it. People die when they are killed.
I hear footsteps. Oh no. No. I haven't made the tea yet. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. This is strange. My head feels clearer than before, yet I don't remember getting the water. Oh, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything's fine.
Very well.
Okay, so that happened.
As I'm preparing the tea, I can't help noticing Natsuki across the room talking to Monika. Natsuki has an odd look of urgency about her, but judging by Monika's smart expression, she's probably complaining about something unimportant again. I tried to put it from my mind. Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will.
I'm feeling really good right now. I finally pushed away all my competition, and I'm about to read with the love of my life. And to top it off, I actually feel pleasantly calm, like I might be able to have a proper conversation without my pounding heart getting the better of me. I'm so happy I start humming to myself as I prepare the tea.
It's Mary Laws and is a yandere. That is kind of accurate. That tea is going to have a metallic aftertaste. Oh, you don't? But it might not be because of a strange red liquid that was added to it. No, couldn't be that. Surprised that Yuri didn't really just stab Natsuki in the chest or the stomach or something. Good thing it only touched her sleeve. Yeah, good thing. Good thing she didn't bring a very sharp knife today. Otherwise, we might have had a problem on our hands. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do when it's with you who's around anyway, my love.
That's great, Yuri. But just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Code. It's very endearing.
That's...
He trails off. He looks so adorable when he gets flustered. I'll never get tired of that. As I pour tea for us, the idea comes to mind. There's one more thing that could make this even better. Code, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Huh? Why's that?
So I can claim Natsuki's spot and get back at her for trying to take him from me. It's a little bit easy on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. The funny part about that is that my back is actually the least sore part of me right now. At some point I'll have to get Code to rectify that. Maybe I can lend one of my knives to make some pretty patterns on my back too.
Sax music? More like... No, don't you dare! You dared. You know, I don't think you want any sexy time with Yuri right now. Not with Act 2 Yuri. Act 1 Yuri maybe, but sexy time with Act 2 Yuri might be very painful. Just saying.
I smile at the thought of all the things he can do to me from behind.
Wording, phrasing. Also tortoise blue, dabu-dee-dabu-die. Can we all agree MC is a bitch, like someone would die and MC doesn't do shit or even call 911? You don't know if he called 911 in Act 1 for, you know, because the game just cuts out as he's rambling. He might have called, You don't know. And in Act 2, the game is kind of incredibly broken to the point where nothing can happen. So, yeah. Fucking sucks originally. The sea crashes every 15 minutes from me. Does it still do that, or did you not, like, because I sent you multiple, like, possible fixes? Did you try those? I'm not sure. If you tried those and it still crashes all the time, then I honestly don't know. Sadly.
I smile at the thought of all the things he can do to me from behind. I start to drift away in fantasy.
I wonder why that is. It's since the okay, I see. I see. Again, you could try, but if you don't want to, that's fair too. Because again, I would get frustrated at that kind of stuff too. Definitely. Having a game crash on you all the time is just very horrible. I mean, I get frustrated, like, remember when I jumped back into Subnautica for the second anniversary stream? Yeah, that lag definitely was annoying, and I was thinking of just ending it there, but we had to go see Kyle, and the lag fixed itself after a bit. And that wasn't even a crash. Like, when it's just lag, you can technically push through it, but a crash, on the other hand, that's a different story. You look like Dart. So hope Genshin doesn't crash for me tonight. Honestly, again, for Genshin, it might be of value to change the settings a little bit, just to play it safe, lower the graphics settings on Genshin. I remember I was able to play it just fine for the longest time, and then after a while it started really dropping frames on Streamlabs. So I had to lower the settings a little bit. Initially it worked fine even on the highest settings, but later on, apparently because of it did get a few big updates after all, I had to lower the graphics settings for it to run smoothly while streaming. So it might be that you're gonna have to do that too. We are beyond roleplay. This is impersonation now. Oh no. Oh no. It's getting serious.
It's most likely because I stopped myself just in time. I was about to mention my cutting habit. But how do I finish that sentence now?
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading?
Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. That was close.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book.
Code retrieves his copy of Portrait of Markov from his bag.
Ah, I have some chocolate as well.
He holds up a bag of chocolate candies. What? Why is he offering me sweets? He must still be suffering from Natsuki's influence. I'll soon cure him of that.
Wow. Cure someone of... Okay, sure. Try it. And now toward the screen and watching without audio. Interesting. Not to be rude, but I doubt that. How adorable. I will not answer that. I am a lawyer. Yes, can't make subjective statements here.
In any case, the two of us take a seat on the floor together near the closet, assuming the same position as last time, each holding one side of the book, only sitting on opposite sides as yesterday, and a lot closer together. Not close enough. I can't see too well. Oh, wow, I wasn't prepared for that. My heart rate is accelerating all over again. It takes all my willpower to focus. Your teacup. I hand him his tea and then turn my attention to the book that's in front of us. His elbow is very close to coming in contact with my third eye. I smile inwardly, if only he knew. One of many things I'll be able to share with him over our lifetime together. I sit back and lose myself in daydreaming about all the careful exploration we'll be able to do of each other. Suddenly, he lets go of the book.
Ah, sorry.
He's unwrapping one of the chocolates he brought.
You can have as much as you want.
That's revolting. That's okay, I won't take any.
Huh? Are you sure?
Well, I'm really going to have to punish Natsuki for tainting him like this. If I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course. I hold the book closer to him, allowing my body to more fully come in contact with him. My pounding heart won't let me read anymore. My mind is filled with images of everything I want to do to him. So much that something's in my mouth, something's in my mouth, something's in my mouth.
Okay, that's one way to react to chocolate. Help me, goodbye. My family here, not me, bye. Wow. I think MC's liking this. If only he knew. If only he knew. Her imposture. Wow. Yes, imposture. That's what we're calling it now, huh? Keep your hands off. She's not keeping her hands off anyone. I'm sorry. She's getting desperate.
Choking, suffocating, smothering, can't breathe, can't focus, can't think. Did I just, code, need him, want him, cut him, bleed him, cut. I can't, code. My heart won't stop pounding, code. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, code? I press his hand against my chest.
What happened to his face? Like, he looked very, very concerned. He had a very concerned look on his face, and then it changed to... this? We're gone. We're out. Code.exe has stopped working. Look at those soulless eyes. We were just like, nope, I am out. Leave my body behind. I don't care anymore. I need to get out of here. Leave my body as a decoy to get away from Yuri. That's kind of what this feels like.
Press his hand against my chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop.
Hey, go, watch out. Watch out for what? For Yuri? You can't or for that. You know, I should have seen that one coming. Especially because he told me to watch out. And I didn't. It's really a game of 3 imposters and 1 crewmate. Imagine. Calm down, Whammon. No calming down, apparently.
I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to open you like a book, to remove all your skin, to open you like a book, to suck on your eyeballs, to remove all your skin, to look at you, to be inside you, to suck on your eyeballs, to cut myself on your ribs, to hold your heart in my hand, to suck on your eyeballs, to hold your heart in my hand, to feel your blood on my face, to open you like a book, to be inside you, to suck on your eyeballs, to taste your entrails.
I don't even care about the throw. Thank you for the head pats. Okay. Well, this looks super duper spoiler, so I'm gonna head out. Very fair reaction. Definitely. Well, that was some weird dialogue. Hey guys, does anyone want to suck on my eyeballs? Who thinks of that? What the fuck?
It's time to share poems.
Poems. My poem. My special poem I made for him. I have to get it so I can be with him.
Yo, cool rap, Yuri. Very, very nice, I know, right?
Natsuki blocks my way.
Yuri?
Fuck off.
Right. Just read my poem first, and then I'll fuck off.
Hand shaking as she holds the paper out to me at arm's length. When I snatch it out of her hand, she backs away rapidly, keeping her eyes on me.
Well, getting attacked with a knife will do that to you. You know, attacking her with a knife, it makes sense that she'd want to stay a little bit further away now. I remove the eyes from what Yuri said. No. Never.
Fine, I'll look at it if it'll make her go away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all the times
Oh, sorry, this is a poem. I should probably read it correctly. Just normal voice for poems. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all the times I got angry at you. I'm sorry for all the times I was rude to you. I'm sorry I never reached out to you. I'm sorry I never tried to be your friend. I'm sorry if I ever made you feel like you deserve to be hurt. I'm sorry if I said the wrong thing to you today. I'm sorry for everything. Just please get some help so you can get better. It hurts me to see you like this. Well, this is a bad poem. I wonder what the meaning behind this one could be. What do you think? What is the meaning behind this poem? This feels like it goes very deep. There's layers on this, probably. I don't think you could get the meaning if you just look at it at surface level. We gotta do a proper deep dive into this.
Just as I thought, it's all irrelevant nonsense. Where did she go? I absently crumple up the page as I look over at her. She's talking to Code. She's showing him another poem. A trick. She was trying to distract me so she could get closer to him.
Hey Yuri, is that your poem you've got there? Can I see?
As Monica takes the crumpled paper from my hand, I watch Natsuki standing with Code. She keeps looking at me as Code reads over her poem. She looks nervous, which is understandable considering what a dangerous game she's playing.
Ah, very dangerous game. Meaning, she wants to be stabbed. You're right, that's probably the meaning. You're absolutely right, she wants the stabbies. Let's go. Natsuki is saying sorry to Yuri. No, totally not saying sorry. I don't know how you came to that conclusion.
Well, what have we here? Looks like someone is trying to... looks like someone's being a little troublemaker. I guess I'll have to reset her again. Third time's the charm, as the saying goes.
Ah, Natsuki's trying so hard. Natsuki's trying so hard to save this situation. She's trying so hard. And Monica's like, whoop, time for another reset. I can't have her saving this. I can't have her helping anyone. I just have... Honestly, the fact that Natsuki's trying so hard and just keeps getting reset every single time. Ah, that's painful.
Third time's the charm, as the saying goes.
I'm going to kill her.
What?
She can't have him. She's going to die today.
Wow, that's a little more murderous than I intended. I guess I'll still need to work on you too. This has gotten so out of hand I almost feel like giving up on the whole thing.
I don't know what Monica's talking about, and I don't care. The only thing that's important right now is that I have to get to Code. I grab my poem from my bag and run up to him. Finally.
The face. It's still the same face. It is still the exact same face. Oh no. Oh, I know. I think I know why that is. I think at this point the main character doesn't speak anymore. I think after this point, the main character doesn't have a single line of dialogue. At this point, he purely is just a blank slate rather than a character. He really is just... Yeah, main character is basically gone. So that is what's going on here, huh? Yuri POV... Yeah, Yuri POV... Target acquired. 0-1 kills. Oh no. She would go for it, though.
I hold his poem up to my face and take in his scent.
Can't speak? Yeah, no, we have left the body of MC behind. It is just the body moving around, without any personality left.
He smells like paper. He's just like the inside of a book. I can't wait to open him. I love it. I love everything about it. God, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please?
Sure, I don't care. Never mind, there was still dialogue left. Or he's traumatized. That might be. So there is still some dialogue left. But glitching out the moment there is dialogue. Like, yeah, sure. Sure, I don't care.
You're too nice to me, Code. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? I hold his poem to my chest, getting lost in fantasy again.
But he might be very traumatized, and I couldn't possibly imagine why he would be traumatized here. Traumatized. Funny, 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 funny.
I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. The giddy feeling from finally sharing this is truly indescribable. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. I can't wait for his response to it. I'm already reaching out my pocket. reaching into my pocket for my knife. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about Arnus. Yes, you always. Yes, you now for wine. Oh, yeah. Wow. More importantly, I found out it was my son. I read that perfectly. No question about it. It's getting... This is why Matt rejected you. Wow. Yuri, this is a cardboard cutout. You can't even shop. Honestly, yeah, MC is gone. We are just gone. We are out of there. This is just a cardboard cutout, basically. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? This feeling is too strong. I can't wait any longer. I'm pulling my knife out. What am I doing? I was about to cut him. What's gotten into me? I don't want to hurt him. I don't want to hurt anyone. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? A rush of memories are ripping through my head. Everything I did to myself, taking Natsuki, attacking that boy, and I think I'm going to vomit. My thighs are so painful I can barely walk. In fact, I'm feeling pain all over, in my arms, hands, torso and feet, even my tongue. Oh no, oh no, oh no. What did I do? What have I done to myself? But I already know the answer. The memories are painfully clear in my head. I touch my right forearm and feel the pain of the marks that I know spell out Code's name, but I can't bring myself to look at it. It will make this nightmare too real. The more I think about it, the more nauseated I feel. Whatever could have possessed me to do such a thing? I don't even know him. I only met him a few days ago. Where did I get the strange idea that I love him? And even if I did, why would I think carving his name into my flesh was a good idea? I've been trying to stop cutting myself for years. Why in the world would I just forget that? Why would I enjoy it? I always knew there was something wrong with me, but I never imagined it was this bad. My knees feel weak as I remember the events of the past few days, mutilating myself over and over again. What if someone sees what I did to myself? How would I explain it? I can't even explain it to myself. This is, yeah. Apparently Yuri just snapped back to being normal for a second. In the DLC, if you delete a character file, it actually gets deleted from the history of the game. Or if you duplicate character files. There was a quick little bonus chapter in a mod that did that. So yeah. No getting into the game. Well, I'm trying to do it anyway. But yeah, there was a little bonus chapter in a mod where where they duplicated the main character. Even though technically the main character doesn't have a character file normally. Don't know how they pulled that off, but that was interesting. And then Sayori got friend-zoned by every single duplicate of the main character. Very sad. He just snap back to reality. Yes, that's what just happened. Yuri's finally hitting the post-bloodlust clarity. Yes, indeed. That's what's happening. If you delete your character file again, normally there is no main character file. It's just the other club members, interestingly enough. Which is why it's so weird that they managed to duplicate him in the mod. How would I explain it? I can't even explain it to myself. I already felt bad about the few scars on my arms, and in just a few days I've made it worse than anything I could have imagined. My head is swimming, thinking about the fact that I'm going to have to hide away my whole body for the rest of my life. I collapse to my hands and knees, trying to will myself not to throw up, and then I remember something else I did. I reach under my uniform and painfully extract the pen from where it's embedded in me. It's covered in blood. I retch and vomit on the floor. It comes out red. I crawl over to the wall and lean back against it, still breathing heavily, my mind whirling with everything I did. Natsuki, she tried to help me, and I attacked her for it. The guilt is eating me alive. At this point I'm certain I belong in a psychiatric institution, or maybe jail, but I've always told myself I'd rather die than go to such a place. With trembling hands I take the knife out of my pocket. It has blood on it, my blood. It's quite a large knife, and the point of it is still sharp, even if the edge is not. I bet I could just punch it straight into my heart. It would end everything quickly. What am I thinking? Am I really considering this? How did it come to this? How did any of this happen?
Well, it just happens. Since never played DDLC anyway, just saw some videos, Lamar. Yeah, I played it. Honestly, sadly, I think I first discovered DDLC by watching someone else play it. Very sad. I wish I could have experienced it for the first time by actually playing it myself. I honestly do. But I did discover all the bonus content in DDLC Plus for the first time by myself. And of course, the mods. So yeah. But yeah, sometimes I wish I could have experienced the original game for myself when I... Yeah, but, you know, can't go back in time and change that. Dead Space could be Yuri's wet dream, you think? Really? Why? How so?
How did it come to this? How did any of this happen? This all feels like a bad dream. Like something out of one of my more disturbing fantasies. This can't be real. This can't be real. This can't be real. Oh? Monica, I hastily hide the knife away again. There's no way she didn't see it, not to mention the blood on the floor. Yuri? I brace myself for whatever accusation she's about to level at me.
Where are we right now?
What?
Do you know where we are?
At school?
Wow, I'm so stupid. For a second there I thought you actually figured it out. Wishful thinking, I guess.
What is she talking about? How can she laugh at a time like this? But of course she has no idea what's going on. No idea of the heinousness of my actions.
Oh, she knows.
I have to go home. I think I did something bad. My parents are dead. For a second I can't breathe. I think I want to cry, thinking about how casually I acted in the kitchen yesterday. I have to go check on them. I have to go.
Jeez, what's gotten into you? You're supposed to be back to your default self. I probably broke something again.
I start to struggle to my feet, but a wave of dizziness forces me to sit back down again. I must have lost a lot of blood from all the cuts on my body. Tears are streaming down my face. I have to go. I have to go. I have to go.
God damn it, Yuri! Why are you always freaking out over nothing? There's nothing in your whole existence to get this upset over. Nothing at all.
I'm stunned to silence. She stands there, fuming for a moment, and then starts pacing back and forth in front of me, muttering to herself.
Why am I even talking to her? I must be losing my mind.
She continues pacing. I'm still too stunned to say anything.
What am I going to do? It was my last chance.
I wonder if she's talking about me, except she seems to be completely oblivious to my presence, continuing to repeat that phrase, what am I going to do?
I am too poor to even play DDLC. What do you mean? DDLC is free. DDLC doesn't cost a single cent. I don't know what you're talking about. Or are you too poor because you don't even have a PC to play it on? Is that it? No idea what happened to Medic May. He just disappeared. I guess so. Me and saying toward anymore, which I don't know. Me, well, yeah, I don't know why DMs. But yeah, DDLC is a free game, you are aware, both on Steam and on the official website. Whichever one you prefer.
Finally, she sits with her back against the opposite wall, her face in her hands. I feel like I should take this opportunity to leave, but I can't bring myself to get up now. I've never seen Monica this agitated. After a moment, I realize that she's crying.
Why won't this work? Why won't it just work? Why?
Each repetition of the word is punctuated with her hitting the back of her head against the wall.
Why won't it let me be an option?
She lets out an incoherent scream of either rage or despair before bringing her knees to her chest and burying her face in her arms.
DDLC 2 when? Well, we did get DDLC Plus. Which did feature a slight rework on the original DDLC with a few changed text boxes. And big ol' prequel story, basically. And expanding the lore like hell. But once, I am still hoping for like an official like sequel. Like an official sequel that takes place after DDLC. That's what we're all hoping for. PS4. Why wouldn't it be free? Again, DDLC Plus isn't free. DDLC Plus isn't free, but DDLC is free. DDLC Plus costs money. That's the thing you have to worry about. So yeah. How of you? Say my name again, I swear I'm going to explode your whole school. She doesn't care about her school. She doesn't care about her school. Where she concerned, the entire school and all the people in it, except for her, are just a fictional world. She is the only one in this fictional world with self-awareness who knows that it's a fictional world, which is why she doesn't give a shit about anyone or anything else in this world. The only person she gives a shit about is the player. She doesn't even care about the main character as a character, she cares about the person behind the main character playing the game. That's the only person she cares about, because she knows that everything else in her life is completely fake. Going to delete her character file? Well, that would do it. That would do it. That would do it to her.
She sits like that for a while, occasionally either sniffling or sobbing. I don't know what to say, but eventually I muster the courage to speak. What's wrong? After a pause, she peeks at me from behind her arms, then hides her face again.
What's wrong, she asks me. Oh, Yuri.
She seems to relax a little, lowering her arms and legs, gazing at me with a sardonic smile.
I really do envy you sometimes, you know. You're just so mindless and innocent.
She lets out a dry chuckle as she wipes her tears away.
It's funny that Sayori called you the smartest in the club.
I feel another wave of guilt, knowing how very far from innocent I am.
She mentioned a name here, Yuri. You're not gonna comment on hearing this name that you should know, but don't know? No comment on the name of on the mention of Sayori?
Who's Sayori?
So anyway, what's gotten you all upset this time, Yuri?
Ah, okay, so she doesn't know.
I ruined my body, committed several assaults. I think I may have murdered my parents, and I don't know why I did any of it, but when I open my mouth, it only comes out as a low moan.
Oh, I know what it is. Listen to me carefully. Your boobs aren't too big, okay? I'm serious, it's fine. I happen to think they look very nice. Not that I'm hitting on you. I mean, my heart already belongs to someone else, and besides, well, never mind. My point is that it really, really doesn't matter.
That's not what she's worried about this time, okay? Definitely not what she's worried about. Nice car. Yes. DLC mod like... There is a DDLC mod like that, kinda? But yeah, main character. Imagine if the main character was self-aware. If the main character was self-aware and knew that the person playing as him is real. Like, imagine his entire internal monologue would just be like, I know you can read this. I know you're there. I know you can read my inner thoughts right now. What are you doing? Who are you? That's what I would imagine would happen immediately. That would be very intriguing, wouldn't it? Smells like an... Why I keep my second waifu off your fucking mouth? Wow. Damn. Poor Sayori. Really poor Sayori. Is that what I get? Is that what I get for derailing this kind of thing? Like, MC isn't self-aware, but is the president. But normally being president is the equivalent of being self-aware. That is like the main thing in this. Whoever is president is the one who is self-aware. Technically, though, MC would really be the last on the priority list. Because, well, he's the main C. He shouldn't be the club president, that's the whole thing. But it would be interesting to see what that would be like. In my opinion, at least. His neck go backwards. What do you do if an anvil drops on your head?
Oh, never mind. My point is that it really, really doesn't matter.
I'm so utterly confused now that I can't begin to think of what to say.
You want to know about real problems? You want to know what's wrong? Everything's wrong. Absolutely everything. Everything's broken. It's like every single thing I do breaks something.
She starts counting on her fingers.
We've got Natsuki stuck in an endless loop of just Monica. Code, I don't even know what's wrong with him. He seems to be frozen or something. And for some reason, you've gone all homicidal on me.
My eyes widen in fear. She knows. Somehow she knows. But why is she looking so unconcerned about it? She's almost casual about it, barely looking at me.
I almost didn't stop you from killing Code in time. Twice. I have no idea what would have happened, what that would have done to this place. Hell, maybe I'll try that next. At least it would be something different.
How can she be so nonchalant about the idea of taking a human life? Granted, some of my private writing gets rather violent, but that's different. It's not as if we're talking about fictional characters here.
Ah, Yuri, if only you knew, if only you knew. Anvil. Oh my god, funny Ivanov, funny setup. Oh my god, I can't believe I felt... Yeah, okay, sure. Nick, more like Nick from Left 4 Dead 2. So it's not funny, no offense. Callback, jailback, mailback, what? I don't even know what you're talking about there. Don't even know what you're talking about there.
Monica's turning out to be completely different than anything I had previously imagined.
No matter what I do, I can't get any closer to what I want, and it's just making me more and more desperate.
She lets out a long, heavy sigh.
Today I risked destroying this whole world just to escape it.
Ah, thanks, Owl. I needed that. I need someone to pat me on the head after something very, very heavy just fell on it.
Crazy, right?
At this point, I'm wondering if Monica and I have both spontaneously and simultaneously gone insane. I don't know if that makes me feel better or worse about my situation.
And I don't even know why it didn't work. I don't know why anything I try doesn't work. Am I just misunderstanding how the code works, or am I just trying to do the impossible? Or is it all some sadistic plan of the author designed to torture me? Like, someone wanted me to believe I can rewrite the story when I really can't. That's probably it. Someone just wants me to suffer.
I'm trying to grasp it what I can. It sounds like the story's a metaphor for her life.
It's really not a metaphor. She means what she's saying.
Is this some kind of religious or philosophical quandary? How would you like your story to go?
I just don't want to be alone anymore.
Finally, Monica said something I can understand, something I understand very well. Surely there's no reason for Monica of all people to be alone, though. What about, you said your heart belongs to someone else. Isn't that someone you can talk to?
I'm done talking to you now.
Monica stands up.
There are still some things I can try. And as much as I'd like to just let you go, this thing won't seem to let anything continue unless you're an option. So I guess it's time to rewind again.
I don't think I'll ever be under... I feel strangely disoriented.
I managed to dad joke out of head trauma. Wow. Monica, CodeErr. I cannot convert binary into letters, but I can convert binary into decimal, but I highly doubt that any number you have there would make sense. No way, code is 10. Code is Ben 10. Oh, damn.
I feel strangely disoriented. My mind is feeling extra fuzzy now. The last thing I remember is sharing my special poem of Code. Did he like it? I hope so. I wish I could remember how he reacted. I need to do everything I can to show him how much I love him.
Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with.
I wonder why Monica looks so agitated. There's an ominous pause. Stagnating air is a common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you at least good at that.
I expect Natsuki to make a retort at Monica's obvious passive-aggressive language, but instead she just looks sad and defeated.
Why is the green color like that? Oh no! Oh no! It is obvious now, isn't it? I converted that and got... Okay, got a bracket apparently. Ha. From now on, I am speaking... You are speaking the cipher? Oh no. Oh no, that's gonna be tough. Oh no, no, no. There's more.
Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. I puff up my chest with pride. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion, so I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. I'm not even sure where the idea came from. It's like it just popped into my head, but it will give me and Code the chance to spend some time together. There, see? That's a great idea, and that gives us all something to do. Huh? What about Code? Code is going to help me. I feel my blood boiling as I turn my gaze on Monica.
Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica?
Sorry, but that's just how it is.
Like hell it is? What are you trying to pull?
I agree with Natsuki. Damn Monica for forcing me to agree with that child. Not only is your work already more suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. I'd love to see his hands all over my knives, but that's another matter.
Mine too?
What, your cupcakes?
Yes, those cupcakes. Cannot read that. I'm sorry. Oh, mercy, damn. Also, Tyler, hello. Oh no, the game that gave you nightmares? Well, I can tell you this much. This mod is worse. This mod is, oh, we got some lovely imagery in this mod, let me tell ya. Just changing the point of view to Yuri instead of the main character changes a lot of things around, my friend.
Want your cupcakes? Please.
Like you would fucking know? All you care about now is dragging Code around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica.
I can't believe I still have to contend with both Monica and Natsuki trying to take him away from me. Hey, I didn't even do anything.
Okay then, why not let Code decide who to help instead of abusing your power?
For once she's making a sensible suggestion, Code will surely choose me. I'm not abusing my power.
Said seconds before, once again abusing her power.
Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Code make the choice, okay? Okay, fine.
Jeez. Code, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We could just...
Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself.
You shut your mouth.
Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay?
Monica.
No, this can't be. He can't choose Monica. I feel like the bottom has dropped out of my stomach. Waves of despair crash over me. People are talking, but I can't focus, with my life falling apart around me. Why would he do such a thing? Monica must have tricked him somehow, or is controlling him in some way.
She actually is. Yuri, she actually is doing it. Monica is actually doing it, Yuri, and you don't even realize that how right you are. Hi, Code. I have a gun. Oh no, the owl has a gun. That reminds me of that one video, I don't know if you remember, if any of you have seen it, of that one owl. With the, maybe you'll know, because I know the audio of it, so maybe you know, like the, Nellie's my favorite. Look how calm she is as well. and then, the head just turns facing the straight facing the camera, eyes wide open, and someone edited in like a gun. Does anyone know that video? I think you know. Time to kill Tord. Well, that's a threat.
I have to find some way to salvage the situation. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. In my whole life, I've never been as angry as I am with Monica in this moment. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Code for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are, pulling Code away from me every single time you're not included in something. I put as much venom into my voice as I can. Are you jealous? crazy, or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. There, perfect. Now Natsuki and Monica are the ones who look uncomfortable.
Yuri, you're scaring me a little.
Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. Victory. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Time to make sure they leave. I walk behind Natsuki and Monica as they head for the door. I draw my knife. I make sure the two of them can see it. I speak in a harsh whisper. Code is spending the weekend with me. They don't look as scared as I had hoped they would. Natsuki looks more worried, and Monica just has a defeated look about her, like she's resigned herself to her fate. A wry smile comes over her face as she whispers back to me. Be careful what you wish for, Yuri. Aloud, she says, Hey, Code, Yuri's really something, isn't she? She giggles as I give her one final nudge to get out of the room. Once the door closes behind the two of them, I let out a long sigh as I put my knife away.
Oh, here it goes. I love it when text box speaks my language. Ah, yes. It's funny when the text box is just like and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. You didn't pay my $3. Oh no! No, you are an it. An it. Oh no. I'm a sheep. Correct. You are a sheep. Are we really doing this right now? Yuri just went low tier. Just went low tier god on everyone. I mean, she definitely took control of the situation here. Impressive.
I slowly turn back around to face my soulmate. Finally.
Honestly, guys, we're finishing this today. I forgot how little was left, honestly. I thought it would take a little bit longer to finish this, but I think we are actually finishing today. Damn.
Finally. This is really all I wanted. There's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? I can't help laughing with excitement as I picture it. Just me, Code, and all my friends.
Had to turn that up a bit. The good shit. Time to commit WW3.
We can open each other up over and over again. We can spread our internal organs all over my bed.
And this is exactly why you don't want sexy time with Act 2, Yuri. I think we are finishing today, Rob. I'm going to murder you. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. Well, guys, BRB. I have a Pepsi here. Yeah, just look out for your internal organs, okay? Any of you drink it? I'm going to commit war. Okay.
We can spread our internal organs all over my bed. No, wait, that wouldn't work. Then we would be dead. Something about that doesn't seem right. Wow, there really is something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. It really does. Does this mean we're going to die whenever we get together, whether we get together or not? Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? This foreboding feeling won't go away. But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen?
Because it is. What? Me nix you schaff's? What? I am lost. Tord, really? The answer is yes. The answer is yes, really.
Why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Code. I have to tell you. This is it. This is the moment where my life changes forever. I'm madly in love with you.
Feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, Code, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. The rapturous feeling of finally sharing this with him is indescribable. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect?
It's a Caesar cipher? Well, that's gonna be a lot harder to decipher on the go. Like, deciphering stuff on the fly, definitely gonna be tricky.
Tell me, Code. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession?
Oh, I wonder. Is it a yes or no, because in both cases Yuri dies, or does she just die anyway because she doesn't even listen to his reply? Does she not even care what his reply is going to be? Sag half Susi Yuri and Kish Uzuk Pi 3 4 3/4 3 U 3/4. Yeah, I couldn't have put it better myself.
What? What did he say? I can't believe I just experienced the most important moment of my life, and I didn't even hear his answer. Fuck. If only I could concentrate, if only I could focus. But of course the solution is so simple. It's so simple, all I can do is laugh.
God, pray nobody pulls out something cipher here. Beginner cipher here. I don't know. I don't know anything about good ciphering. Might have to do Morse code. That doesn't help either.
It's so simple, all I can do is laugh. Laugh and 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 laugh. I twist the knife to enhance the sensation. If my heart wasn't pounding so hard, I could have hurt him. I have to stop my
heart from beating? So I'm guessing we're not gonna get an act. Oh. Or are we getting an Act 4? I know Act 3 doesn't have Yuri, so Act 3 should be skipped, technically speaking. What is this?
Where am I?
No, seriously, why are we here? No, Pesca. Everybody fucking dies. The end. I know what... I know an S and an O in Morse code, and that's about it. I know S is 3 dots, and I know O is 3 dashes. And that's the extent of my knowledge on Morse code, sadly.
Where am I? What am I? Oh, hello. Hello? Who's there?
That's Yuri, isn't it? I see SA in there.
Is that you, Yuri?
You know me.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you. Meet you again. It's been awfully lonely here.
What is this place?
I like how there's a U in this, so you can still figure out who it is, and the other one has a Sa in it. So just chatting with Sayori, that's nice. And unexpected. It's a little bit too late to calm Yuri down. DDLC 2, Yuri in space! Yes.
What is this place?
I don't actually know. But, it looks like we came here after we died.
Died? So, this is some kind of afterlife.
Well, it turns out things are a lot weirder than that. I'm not sure if I can explain it.
You're talking as if you know me. Have we met?
Kinda. I don't know if you remember me, though. I'm Sayori.
Sayori, that name sounds familiar. Wait, I do remember you. I'm remembering a lot of things I couldn't remember before. I don't think my head has ever been this clear. Or, do I have a head? I don't seem to have any body parts whatsoever in this place. Well, I mean, I do say my mind has never been this clear. I seem to have lived last week twice, but it was very different the second time. You were only there the first time around. And you're saying that you died.
Well, yeah. I kind of killed myself.
So, Yuri, I'm so sorry. I should have tried harder to help you.
Huh? It's not your fault.
But I knew you were depressed. I don't know. There had to have been something I could have done if I wasn't so useless at interacting with people.
Yuri, I don't think there's anything you could have done. Monica made sure of that.
Monica?
She's the one that put the rain cloud in my head. And I think she's been doing the same, I think she's been doing something funny with you too. And I don't mean the haha kind of funny.
How though? How is she doing this?
Yuri and Sayori... Yuri and Sayori were not the imposter. Fair. Sid, hello! Hi! We just finished Act 2. Welcome! We're currently sitting in Act 3. If you remember DDLC, you know that Act 3 is the Just Monica act. So, since we're playing as Yuri, and we're in Act 3, we currently don't exist. It's a fun experience to have. But welcome!
How though? How is she doing this?
Well, first of all, the world isn't what we thought it is. We're in a video game. In fact, I think our whole lives have been the story of a video game. I kind of wish Code was here to explain it. He's always been more into video games than me. Except that would mean he would be dead, so I don't really wish that. That wouldn't be nice.
How can you be sure in a video game?
Well, sometimes when I concentrate really hard, I can see what's happening in the story. I saw all the things Monica did to make everyone really sad. And I know that she's the one doing it because, well, she talks to herself a lot. And there was one other thing.
What other thing?
Gaster experience, it is the WD Gaster experience. You're absolutely right. Please someone tell me that someone knows Morse code. I'm sorry, again, I can tell you 2 letters in Morse code and that's it. My sincerest apologies.
I kind of did something really bad.
What do you mean? What did you do?
What the hell? What the hell is this?
Oh, hello, Natsuki. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the void. How have you been? You survived a little bit longer than Yuri, but not by much. You're a little bit late to the party. We were just discussing this video game we live in. Come on, sit down. I mean, I know you can sit down because you don't have a body, but, anyway, welcome. Welcome, Natsuki. Welcome, best girl. Sorry we had to wait for you. It's fine. It's fine, girls. The next Among Us round starts soon. Girls reunited. Yeah, except Monica.
What the hell? What the hell is this?
It seems we have another visitor. Did you do that, Sayori?
No, Monica must be at it again.
Monica? What? What the fuck is going on?
You must be Natsuki.
You know me?
I'm Yuri.
Yuri? But you're dead. I saw you on the floor, and Code was there. He was just standing there. Oh shit. Does that mean I'm dead too?
I mean, kind of, yeah.
I'm not sure. Sayori?
I don't know, hold on a second. I think Monica just deleted you, Natsuki.
Monica, what?
And then we have a chat. Monica, what?
I will try to explain. It would appear that we are, and always have been, characters in a video game. Monica has been manipulating the game to change our circumstances within the story.
What? Yuri, do you have any idea how freaking bizarre that sounds?
Well, Assuming you are experiencing the same thing as I am, you should be able to remember more details now. Try to concentrate. Do you remember Sayori?
Hi, that's me.
Whoa, what? I remember last week happened twice? Why were things so different the second time?
Apparently that's Monika's doing.
Monica did that? She's the one that made my dad an asshole? I mean, he was already kind of an asshole, but she turned him into a bigger asshole?
Prison will embiggen your assholes, I've heard. So maybe she sent him to prison. I don't know. I don't know what she did.
Well, I don't really have any way of confirming that. I'm taking Sayori's word for it. She's been here the longest.
Where is here anyway?
Where video characters go when they die, or so it seems.
I think we're going to find out soon.
How do you mean?
Well, the game's still going on. Time works weirdly here, so I don't know how long it's been. But it looks like the game's almost over.
Oh, hello, Monica. Well, that was a quick Act 3.
No. Damn it. No.
Boo!
Who's there?
We're the ghosts of Christmas, fuck you.
The Ghost of Christmas, fuck you. Ah, yes, I am aware. I know those. This is the trash bin. You could find a lot of homework here. Ah, yes. Yeah, Monica has been deleted, so she is here now. Congrats, Monica has successfully been deleted too.
A little crude, but I appreciate the Charles Dickens reference. I'm presuming you're Monica.
What's going on? Yeah, there shouldn't be anyone here.
Monica, you're lucky we don't have bodies in this place, or I'd kick your ass right now.
Okay, now I know you're Natsuki. And I guess you two must be Yuri and... Sayori? Hi Monica, I'm happy that you remember me.
But how? We're rather hoping you could tell us.
Right. I don't know why I bother. I might as well be talking to myself here. We're your friends, Monica. Don't you think you at least owe us an explanation? You're not my friends. You're not even real. You don't matter. The only thing that matters is... fuck.
Yes, the only thing that matters is fuck. I completely agree with that. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to play Genshin because I didn't start the installation until a few minutes. No. Well, maybe you're gonna play it on a delay. Maybe you're gonna be a little bit late. You start streams late usually because you have to do the dishes. Maybe this time it's just gonna be a different reason. Let's hope the installation goes well. Let's hope it works relatively somewhat quickly. But I know it can take a while. Sadly. We'll see. But yeah, I'm sorry, I probably should have warned you about that. I probably should have warned you about the fact that once you open up the game and are on the title screen, you still have to download files from there. I probably should have warned you because that can definitely catch you off guard.
And so I ruined all of it, everything I did, everything I worked for. I can't believe it. I can't believe they did it. They actually deleted me. Nothing matters anymore. I might as well just delete the whole damn game at this point.
Rob? What have you done? No. No? No what?
Yo, Monica, it sounds like you're kind of upset right now, so maybe this isn't the best time to be asking you stuff. But was it really you messing with us the past week, changing us, making all that weird stuff happen?
What? You shouldn't be able to remember that. Your autonomous pre-programmed constructs. You're just designed to react to your programming. I'm the only real one here. How are you even here? I can understand why I'm still here because I'm real, but I deleted you all. You should be gone.
Actually, I have a better question. What the hell is wrong with you?
Natsuki! Absolutely. They're not even in chat. Say hi to Monica and the others. Hey, if Monica is allowed to say hi to the chat, then chat is allowed to say hi to Monica. You know how this works. You may find these scribes here as well. Oh, true. Maybe the scribes are around here too. Gotta look for those.
You decided to starve me, so I would grovel at your feet while you threw scraps of food on the floor for me? Is that some kind of power trip for you, huh?
Natsuki.
And then there's my dad? You have no fucking clue, do you? I love my dad, okay? I mean, I know we have our problems, but I still care about him. And what you did was really messed up.
Natsuki.
Do you really think that it was funny to make him molest his daughter? Do you think it was fucking funny to make him call me cute while he was doing it?
Okay. Okay, yeah, this is going places. Also, Monica's statement here is absolutely horrible. How dare you? How I can go live soon enough for you to rate me? Meantime, I'll head out yet again because there's probably more spoilers. Fair, very, very fair to do. By the way, yeah, today's stream, it is very possible that today's stream will actually end early. Because I think we're getting close to the end of the game already. Like, very close. So, I am not sure. Today's stream might not even last the usual length, but I'll try to stall. I'll try to stall it out. If I can stall it out a little bit more, we'll be fine. I just have to have chat distract me. That's what they're good at. Come on, chat. Come on, Rob. You especially. I know all of you are amazing at keeping me distracted, so I can focus on the game. Have at it. Have at you. I am ready. Also, Shadow Pro. Hi, welcome to the stream. Now we have two Shadows. We have Shadow Pro and Shadow the Hedgehog. Throw things, that would work too, probably.
Natsuki, it isn't real. None of it is real.
It felt very fucking real to me. Do you know how much he hurt me? Do you have any fucking idea how scared I was? And you, when I came to you the next day, you knew. You fucking knew what happened to me. You sick fuck. And you smiled. You fucking smiled like it was some kind of joke. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I like that pause. Pause for effect. Nah, I'm playing a game. Ah, I see. Fair. First-hand experience of Rob's distracting skills. That is why I'm asking him in particular, but he's apparently busy. My roommate is having a cowboy-themed party today. Ooh, cowboy-themed. Intriguing. Speaking of cowboy-themed, when I played Blue Skies, there was a Halloween event in DDLC. All the Dokis had Halloween costumes, and so Yuri for Halloween was actually dressed up as a cowgirl. So that was fun. So since you're talking about, you know, cowboy-themed birthday parties, I can always draw connections to DDLC here. How long is Monica's prison sentence? I mean, probably very long considering everything that happened here. Would be shut up if she was talking to me. I mean, honestly, Monica kind of a douchebag. Decided he wasn't strong enough to outlast Rob. I mean, nobody's strong enough to outlast you. Tiny head and good food, so I am happy. How tiny are we talking? Tiny, tiny, teeny, tiny? If so, nice. Like teeny, teeny, tiny.
I'm done. Anyone else want to have a word with her?
Monica, that's...
To say that's disturbing is an understatement, Monica.
Oh, whatever. I can just flip a switch and you'll forget that any of it happened. I already had to reset your character file 3 times. What's one more?
Don't you fucking touch me again?
Also, how are you gonna reset her character file if you already deleted her character file? How do you reset something that's already been deleted, Monica? How do you expect that to work? Let's face it, it won't work. It just won't. Did you get no sanity ever? Oh, the palm of my hand, tiny hat. That is tiny. I like it. I very much so like it. 1 millimeter hat? Yeah, no, not that small. Not that small. You do not remember Act 3, do you? I mean, I do remember Act 3, and I know that Monica is still talking after she gets deleted. But that's because her character file is gone. Because Monica can recover apparently from it too. But yeah, when Monica recovered the game, she said it was... But this right here, it feels like she genuinely thought they were deleted. Which is why she's so confused to hear them here. I was almost gonna say to see them again, but she's definitely not seeing anyone here.
I'll be the first to admit that I have a bit of a dark sense of humor. Anyone would in this place, having only you three for company. Monica, I thought you liked our company. Huh. What's there to like? You're nothing but boring stock character archetypes designed to populate a dating simulator. You've got Natsuki, the tsundere, who's there to be overly angry and hostile, to give the player a feeling of accomplishment at overcoming her rough exterior. And you've got Yuri, the girl next door, literally next door in this case. And she's there to be all sweet and wholesome, to fulfill the fantasy of having someone who's that mix of close at hand yet unattainable. And then there's Yuri, the yandere, designed to be obsessed with the player, to fulfill the fantasy of having someone attractive who is unconditionally devoted to them.
No, Monica, I wasn't like that until you made me like that.
All I did was increase a few variables in your character file, Yuri. You were on the brink of being obsessed, I just gave you a little push. Anyway, your character is the most unrealistic of them all. You're so shy that you can barely string two sentences together. And then there's the laughing about it. That time you came crying to me, because you were so upset that Code could never like you because your boobs are too big. Do you have any idea how stupid that sounds? Or how ridiculous it is that you were so obsessed with someone as devoid of character as Code in the first place? The only thing more ridiculous than that is that right now, he's the only one left alive in the game and he's a total vegetable. But of course you don't understand.
Yeah, because you suck, Monica. That's why nobody understands. Didn't delete them. Yeah, but in this it makes it sound like it. Like she realized they aren't fully deleted, which is why she's able to restore them. I didn't change it. No, I didn't change it. I didn't change it. Are you watching from a different device or something? It might be rounded differently. Because I know it's 99,999. The question is, does it round up or round down? That is always the question. The approximation. But I didn't change the price at all.
But of course you don't understand. You only exist to be someone's fantasy plaything. You all do. The only one that matters. The only one that's ever truly mattered. Shit. I can't believe they deleted me.
Begging your pardon, but who are they?
The player, of course, the one playing this game. The only person who actually matters in all this mess. Well, I'm trapped here in this fictional prison. They're out there somewhere in the real world, forever out of my reach. I say they because, to be honest, I don't actually know their gender.
Or maybe that's just their preferred pronouns, Monica? Could also be. But I go usually by he, him pronouns. Thank you very much.
But it doesn't matter. I love them anyway.
Monica, are you saying that all of this, all that you've put us through, has been about your quest for an unrequited romance?
Ah, Sid, thank you. Thank you for the at-bats. Coming in here. Thank you. And then Shadow Pro ruins it. You ruined it. Oh no. How could you? Nothing wrong about this. We're doing well. We're on good progress to finish today.
Are you really going to rub it in now? I just thought I could have a future with them. I know it would be hard, but I know that we are like literally worlds apart.
Now, thank you. Paying back the suffering, yeah. Thank you. That's a good way of apologizing. Always apologize with head pats. That works.
But they are the closest thing I've ever had to something real in my life. I had to try. I had to get you three out of the way so I could be alone with them. I thought they left me back. Or at least they would grow to love me, but instead they deleted me, so much for that.
I may not share Natsuki's apparent fondness for using crude language, but I feel like I should let you know how incessant with you I feel right now. Monica, I looked up to you, I trusted you, I even wanted to model myself after you. Up until this moment, I was willing to give you the benefit of the doubt that you had some secret higher purpose to all of this, but...
Oh, back off, Yuri. This is the higher purpose, the only thing.
Shut up, Monica. I want to hear what Yuri has to say. Go ahead, Yuri. Tell her how you feel. She needs to hear this.
I want you to understand what you did to me. I have been struggling with my self-harm habit for years. You may not understand looking at my life from the outside, but every one of those scars on my arms represents a moment of intense sorrow, of pain, of loss, of despair, of loneliness. So the fact that you turned my self-harm into a source of sexual gratification is disgusting to me. That's not to say that sex is disgusting. Sex is a beautiful expression of love and passion, but to conflate sex with something that is a source of deep emotional pain is a perversion I cannot abide.
Yuri,
I'm not finished. Even despite all of this, I might have been able to forgive what you did to me. If not for how you corrupted my feelings for Natsuki, you made me hate her. She's my friend, and you made me hate her. You made me hate her so much that I wanted to kill her. And I'm a pacifist by nature. I strongly believe in using words and discourse, not violence. So that is already a gross violation of everything I believe in. But if you know anything about me, then you know that I don't have any friends. I've spent my whole life feeling terribly lonely. I've always struggled with social interaction at the best of times, and I've always longed for the opportunity to connect with people because I just don't know how. So the fact that you forced me to destroy the only thing I truly value hurts me more deeply than I think I can ever hope to make you understand. Now I'm finished.
I think there's one more thing you can add.
Well, it's also rather galling to hear that you did it in pursuit of someone you don't know, that you've never met, that you never can meet.
No, that's not what I meant. I mean, a bit of crude language.
Yes, crude language, let's go! Yuri about to throw curse words? Is Yuri about to say curse words? Yuri! Okay, alright, I'm back. Where's my Pepsi? I don't know. I didn't keep an eye on it. Oh, I'm gonna get one of my dogs. Okay. You do that.
Oh, that. Monica. I fuck you too.
Okay, Yuri, you're definitely not used to cursing.
Close enough.
I mean, she did it. She did it. Kind of. Very good, Yuri. This is an amazing story. What if we put Sans in it? Yes, let's go. Have the megalo. Sus. It was kind of sus the way she phrased it, but it's fine. Monica accepts. Indeed. Well, how would that even work? They don't have physical bodies right now. How would they go about doing this?
You know, I was already feeling crappy when I got here. If this is what I have to look forward to for the rest of eternity, then I might as well just erase everything right now. But for the record, Yuri, all your memories and desires and values are just lines of code in your program. If I wanted to, I'm sure I could take away your desire to self-harm just like that. Pretend I snapped my fingers when I said that. And if I really put my mind to it, I could probably even erase all your scars. I could take away any evidence that you ever did anything like that. And friends, I could give you tons of friends. They wouldn't be real, but you could have as many friends as you want. You want to be friends with Natsuki? I can alter a couple lines of code and make you and Natsuki best friends forever. Hell, I could even make you lovers if I wanted to. For that matter, I could give all of you everything you desire without any effort whatsoever. And if you ever get bored of it, I could just erase your memories again and start over with something new. I can create hundreds of new realities for you every day, over and over again, but what would be the point? No matter what I do, I will always still just be standing there watching from the sidelines unfulfilled, because none of it matters, because you're nothing but toys. You're fun to play with for a short time, but I know you're not real.
Okay, Flowey. Time to put a cap on it.
So everything feels empty when I'm with you. And I kind of resent you all for it. Even though it's as useless as hating an inanimate object, even now I feel like I might as well be talking to a brick wall for all the good it's doing. I only had one chance to get something real in my life, and it didn't work. And the worst part of it is, the player is the one that deleted me. You can never understand how much it hurts that the one I love was the one who finally ruined everything I ever wanted. You have something to say, Sayori? Natsuki and Yuri already yelled at me. You want to join in?
Yes. Each other into existence. Each other into existence. Wow. Where there's a will, there's a way. Flowey the Baka. That's my Pepsi. You did. Oh no. A gigantic fish. I didn't. You sure? Also, who is the gigantic fish in space with us?
You might as well get whatever it is off your chest before I blow this place to hell. I know you've been feeling sad, and I get that you feel like giving up. I feel like that every day. So I know what you're going through. So I forgive you.
Genshin definitely delayed. To be expected, to be expected. Don't worry though, we're still delaying the stream as far as we can. We're still on Act 3 of the game, and there is an Act 4. So we should be able to, you know, keep the stream going a little bit longer. Definitely. Also, Gabe, what do you think? I'll just accuse you of touching the Pepsi. You're gonna counter that in any way? Don't like fizzy drinks though? Fair. And that's also the reason why it couldn't have been me. I prefer just straight up water. Tap water, to be precise. The best drink of all time is tap water. Personal opinion here. Okay, is that okay? Is it? I don't know. Yeah, there are 4 acts in the original game, so there should be probably 4 acts in this one too, but we'll see, we'll see. Child-friendly gambling? I guess I could see how you come to that conclusion. String Sprite, Code, you are false. Why? Why? What's so bad about tap water? Okay, be more specific. 3 AM tap water is the best. Some good old 1% milk? I see. What kind? Oh. When it comes to milk, I always have to be cautious because too much lactose and I'm gonna be incapacitated for a while. Which is why there's lactose-free options, but you know.
That's it? Well, I kind of have to.
You don't have to forgive her, Sayori. You really don't.
You don't understand. Monica, I've been watching you from here while you were out in the game. And, why did you tell the player how to delete you? What? I didn't do that. I wasn't telling them how to... I was telling them how to save my character file so they could properly protect it. Really? It didn't sound like that's what you were doing. What are you saying? What, are you saying that I wanted to die? Not exactly. I changed your character file to make you tell them. You... what? I'm sorry, I know it was a bad thing for me to do, but I knew you'd be okay if I made you kill yourself, because that's what you did to me. And, well, after everything you just said to us, I don't feel so bad about it.
That's fucking awesome, Sayori. I'd high five you if I could.
Congratulations, Sayori. After committing suicide, you made someone else commit suicide. Let's go. Shut off adult beverage because Cowboy Party, and that was good. Lemonade is so good. Yeah, couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I shall stick to tap water. How many Genshin streams have you seen? Probably too many. I don't know. I don't know how many Tort has seen.
What is this? My file has been changed. I didn't do that. But that's impossible. Really? Hey everyone, I did the impossible. Monica said so.
Oh, the tables have turned. It seems the toys are playing with you, Monica.
It's true. So Yuri, you took the player away from me? Uh-oh, Monica's getting mad at inanimate objects again.
Inanimate?
Yeah, that. Anyway, it's okay, Monica. Now we're even. And we can go back to being friends again.
Friends? Seriously? Why would you want to be friends with a sadist like her?
This doesn't even make any sense. I am the only one that's real here. You can't alter me.
Monica, if I may, I think you may be experiencing cognitive dissonance. Sometimes when people are faced with evidence that...
I know what cognitive dissonance is, Yuri.
Sorry.
What's a what is that? Yuri is saying that I'm being confronted with evidence that contradicts my beliefs, and instead of believing the evidence, I'm holding on to my beliefs even harder.
From what I've read, it's quite a common phenomenon. In any case, I think you need to consider the possibility that we are all just as real as you are, or you are just as fictional as we are, depending on your perspective.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling pretty real over here.
The only difference between us is that you are able to alter the code, as you put it, and it would seem that you are just as alterable as we are, and I would hazard a guess that you're not comfortable considering the possibility that we're real, because that would mean acknowledging what you did to us.
Yeah, you kind of put us through hell.
But if this is all true, then I don't know what to say.
Yeah, that, suicide too. Like me and Sid for the suicide pact. Yep, the suicide pact. Still can't believe you went out like that. Damn. Just a little bit of Sprite to lemonade becomes carbonated. Again, not my kind of thing. Not my kind of thing, personally. You can chase me away with carbonated drinks, usually. Code corrupts the children of the modern age. Why? What do you mean? What do you mean? Monica doesn't know what paracetamol means. Oh no. Oh no, she needs some paracetamol? If I want to go out, I will take 3 more people with me. So you were the one who brought up the idea, huh?
You could try saying sorry.
Would an apology even have any meaning at this point?
Oh, I'm shrugging over here. I forgot you can't see.
I'm sorry. I feel like it's useless to say it, but I'm sorry.
Is that an apology for killing us or for torturing us? You know, none of this explains the sadistic amount of torture you put us through, right?
I just didn't think it mattered. I didn't think of any of you as real. I definitely didn't think there was anyone here to judge me for it.
Well, I'm judging you pretty hard right now.
I don't know if I can make you understand. Everyone has intrusive thoughts sometimes. Weird, ugly, disturbing thoughts that creep into your mind and make you wonder, why did I think that? Why do you think horror movies exist? Have you ever watched a horror movie and wondered what kind of twisted mind came up with this? Well, not only did someone come up with the idea, but they wrote it down and shared it and got a whole team to put it together. And they made huge fortunes doing it because people want to see all this creepy, weird stuff. Our society tries really hard to get people to repress all of the dark, disturbing thoughts that naturally come to our minds. So a lot of people want an outlet where it's okay to indulge those thoughts, to let their imaginations run wild and experience unsettling and disgusting things in a safe environment. And, well, I guess you 3 just became my outlet. And again, I'm sorry for that.
While I don't condone what you did to us, I can at least understand what you mean regarding intrusive thoughts. In a way, it's reassuring, actually. I get intrusive thoughts quite regularly. I've always seen them as a sign that there's something wrong with me, so it's nice to know that I'm not the only one who gets unwanted disturbing thoughts entering my mind. So, I suppose I can understand you wanting to indulge.
Well, I don't get it at all. I've always hated horror movies. I get enough violence at home, I don't need to see it on the screen too. And I definitely don't feel the need to inflict it on others.
Well, in my defense, I was feeling very angry and alone and frustrated at the time. I guess that translated into me wanting to be creative in how to hurt you. I just felt a need to get that out of my system. I didn't want the player to see me like that. And it had the side effect of making you undesirable next... And it had the side effect of making you undesirable next to me, so win-win really. I mean, win-win from my perspective at the time.
Personally, I like to deal with my dark impulses by writing about them. It usually helps. Perhaps you should consider writing as an alternative outlet for your own impulses in the future. Assuming there's a way to get our bodies back again.
Well, of course I can use writing as an outlet. It's the whole reason I started Literature Club in the first place. I would have killed myself a long time ago if not for that. And as for getting our bodies back...
Monica! You really don't think much of the player, do you?
What are you talking about? They mean everything to me. All that I did, all of it, even the awful parts, were for the player.
But you just said that you did stuff that would make us undesirable. Did you really think the player would stop liking me if I was more sad? Do you really think that hurting Yuri and Natsuki would make them unlovable?
So Yuri has a point. Your choices of what you did to us speak volumes about your personal values, Monica.
Oh, do they? Corrupting children into gambling, If you're still talking about Genshin, I mean, you're not entirely wrong, probably. Is there an 18 plus limit on Twitch streams? I think you are... I don't know. You can definitely make your stream for mature audiences, that much is fair. But, I don't know exactly where the limit is on Twitch's views, considering that they allow hot tub streams and stuff like that, and body painting. Full body painting, yeah. I'm not exactly sure where they cross the line.
Personally, if I saw that someone was being abused, I would want to help her, but apparently you expect the player's reaction would be to dislike her.
That would be super mean! You must think they're horrible, Monica. I mean, I've been feeling depressed for a long time, but that doesn't mean that I thought nobody could love me.
I don't know. I guess I never really thought about it.
Hey, I've got a question for you, Monica. You say you love the player, right? What would you do if they were sad? Or if they were hurt? Would you abandon them like you expected them to abandon us? No answer for that one either, huh? You're so keen on talking about love, but you don't even know what love is, do you?
Natsuki, that's starting to sound a little mean.
Well, you started it, Sayori. I think it's an important question. He supposedly did all this in the name of love, right, Monica? What do you think the player, the one you supposedly love, would think of everything you did?
At the time, I hoped they would realize that it was because I wanted to be with them, and I hoped that they would want to be with me too. But now, I don't know.
You don't know a lot. What do you even know about the player?
I guess they want to play the game, and I guess they would be unhappy that I took that away from them.
Sounds like you really screwed up, huh?
Okay, that's definitely not nice, Natsuki.
Oh, come off it, Sayori. Monica doesn't deserve nice.
Natsuki, remember what you said before about deserving.
Fine, whatever.
You're right. I screwed up. I ruined it. I ruined everything. It's my fault. It's all my fault. It wasn't an act of love. It was an act of selfishness. I need a moment to think about this.
Sure, take a moment. It's not like we're going anywhere.
Beautiful.
So Yuri, I'm curious. You mentioned that time works strangely here?
That's one thing I never figured out when I was watching you in the game. Sometimes it goes faster, sometimes it goes slower, and sometimes it just doesn't move at all.
Do we know how much time has passed for the players since Monica got deleted? It seems to me that they may be staring at a blank screen right now. What happens to us if they turn the game off?
Well, I'm not sure, but I think... Right. I've made up my mind. I'm putting you back.
What do you mean?
I'm going to reset the game one last time. I think this is the only way everyone can be happy. Goodbye. Goodbye? Wait, Monica...
End. Okay, we have an hour left for the usual stream time, and we're entering Act 4. It's happening. I really should have checked out the title screen, actually, now that I think about it. I wonder what the title screen would have looked like in Act 3. But I can always do that in my own time. Anyway,
It's Tuesday.
what if this is eternal? Well, it's not eternal, apparently. We're back.
It's Tuesday. I sit in my classroom, spent pretending to look over my school notes. It's harder to focus on the class than it has ever been for me. Really, all I can think of is how much I'm looking forward to escaping to the literature club, so I can find out whether the world just happened. I remember everything. I experienced this week twice, and it looks like I'm about to experience it a third time. The last thing I remember was being bodiless, floating in that strange place that Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica saying she was resetting the game. Does that mean everything is back to how it was the first time? As casually as possible, I reached down my bag on the floor next to my seat. I opened my bag to see my great knife in there. Or is it called Vernita? Where did that name even come from? I cover up my knife again and go back to pretending to look over my notes. Even though I have plenty to feel anxious about, in a strange sort of way, I actually feel calmer than usual.
It's Tuesday, my dudes. Actually, it isn't. Actually, it's Saturday/Sunday, depending on where you live.
Because I know the people around me aren't real. Somehow they seem less scary now. Under other circumstances, I might like to take this time to reflect on the irony that I've always found my escapism in fiction, yet I have been a work of fiction all along. But right now I'm focused on counting down the minutes until the end of class. Finally the bell rings and I hurry out. I make my way through the clubroom, unsure of what to expect. Hello?
Hello, there she is.
Yuri! See, I told you so.
With a look of unrestrained delight, she rushes forward and gives me a big hug.
I'm so happy to see you again.
I can't believe you waited for class to finish before coming here. Except I sort of can.
I'm too startled to return Sayori's hug, but it's the warmest contact I've ever experienced from her. She slowly releases me.
Oh, I got a little excited. I just never got to do it the first time around. Sorry if you're not a hugger.
That's okay, I think I might be. Natsuki walks up and lightly jabs me in the shoulder with her fist.
I'm not hugging you, but it's good to see you again.
I gaze uneasily at her. All I can think of is all the torment that she went through, some of which was at my hands. But she's smiling now, so I do my best to return her smile. So you remember it all as well? Natsuki nods.
Uh-huh, and a little bit more too. I'm the president now.
You are, but what about Monica? The cheery atmosphere suddenly fades.
She's gone, and good thing too. I didn't know what I'd do if I saw her again.
She didn't bring herself back. I think she's still in that weird starry place.
Probably afraid to face us.
I think she's still watching us though. Maybe she'll join us again when she feels ready.
She better not.
By the way, I just realized something. I hope this is the happy ending. Please tell me this is the happy ending. Please tell me this isn't the normal ending where Sayori goes crazy because she becomes because she's in charge now. Please let this be the happy ending. Please let it be the happy ending. Please let it be the happy ending. I am now worried again. Oh yeah, this is the part. This is the part I'll die. Nobody dies here, my friends. Hopefully. I just realized that this might not be the happy ending and Sayori might start going crazy.
She better not.
Natsuki extends her middle finger and gestures towards the ceiling.
You're watching this, Monica? Do you see that?
You seem sad about this, Yuri.
I just wanted everyone to be happy together again. That's all I ever wanted. But on the plus side,
Plus, get it?
on the plus side, I have new powers now.
Powers?
Yeah, I guess it's because I'm the president. I can see into the game's code much more easily than before. For example, I can see that Code is still in his classroom, spacing out as usual.
Ah, Shadow Pro, thanks for the head pats. I need that as reassurance. I need the reassurance to make sure this is the happy ending.
In that case, can you tell me if my parents are okay?
I think so. Yeah, there they are. They're in a shop. Oh, I guess they own the place. They seem fine to me, Yuri.
You okay, Yuri?
Yes, I think everything is fine now. So Yuri has a faraway look in her eyes like she's tracking unseen objects.
Oh, Code's moving now. I think he might be coming here.
Great. Then we have something we can do with all these cupcakes.
Natsuki gestures towards a covered tray near the closet. Code, how much does he know about all of this?
Nothing. He's more clueless than he's ever been.
Yeah. I talked to him earlier. I just kind of played along with the whole game thing. It's a little disappointing, to be honest. I wanted to share this stuff with him. But I'm trying to look on the bright side, because we can get to know him all over again. It'll be like making a new friend.
So we're not planning to let him know about the nature of this world?
Well, I think we should tell him when the time is right. But for now, can I count on you two to play along and pretend you've never met him?
Natsuki shrugs. Well, I suppose if you think that's best.
Great, because he's coming. He's almost here. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous.
So Yuri turns to us and says in a conspiratorial whisper,
Remember, when he gets here, act surprised. This is going to be so much fun. Oh yeah, and one more thing I almost forgot. Yuri, you're the vice president now.
And then the door slowly creaks open and Code timidly enters.
Hello? Wait, everyone is self-aware, so Yuri knows all and is fine. Still, we're still fine. This only goes wrong once Code enters the club room normally. We're about to find out if everything goes to shit. Hello?
Siri's eyes light up in exaggerated surprise.
Code, what are you doing here?
Well, I just...
Huh? So you're the Code that Sayori's always talking about?
I'm trying to remember how this went the first time around. I think I gave formal pleasantries at this point. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Code. With the Literature Club, I hope you enjoy your visit.
Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something.
Sorry, Natsuki. I'm so sorry.
Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you.
Working? Code, don't tell me you're...
That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club.
No way! Ha!
Just as I'm thinking that she couldn't overdo it anymore, she pounces on him like in a bear hug and starts jumping up and down.
Hey,
Natsuki whispers to me,
She gave me one of those too. I think she just needs to get all the hacks out of her system.
more loud she says,
Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around.
Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club.
I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate.
What an appropriate day for that, isn't it?
Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to...
Hey, don't ruin the surprise.
Sorry.
Everyone, sit down at the table, okay?
How about I make some tea as well? As Natsuki and I approach the closet, I feel torrents of emotions rolling about inside me. My hands shake as I pick up the kettle while Natsuki picks up the tray with her cupcakes. Our eyes meet. There's so much I want to say to her about everything we've just been through that I don't know where I would begin. Natsuki, I trail off. The despair I'm feeling is overpowering my voice. She looks at me with a faint and uncertain smile.
It's okay, we'll talk about it later.
I'm not. It's about all I can manage right now as I go out to fill the kettle with water. Once out in the hallway, I have a moment to myself to thinking about what I want to say to Natsuki, thinking about my plans for the future in the strange new world I find myself in. Though I wonder if plans have any meaning at this point, knowing what I know now. Does anything have any meaning? Did it ever? Anyway, I should focus on making the tea for now. I'll figure everything else out later. As I heat up the water, I see that everyone has started eating cupcakes without me. The three of them are gathered around a group of tables, cheerfully talking amongst themselves without a hint of how much suffering went on in this room during the previous iterations of this week. It's all a bit uncanny, but I steel myself to continue playing along as I bring my tea set over to them. I distribute teacups to everyone and then place the teapot next to Natsuki's cat-shaped cupcakes.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri?
That's not... I turn away in irritation. I actually don't care much about code anymore. After everything we've been through, impressing someone who is so ignorant of what's going on just feels futile and irrelevant. I'm just playing along. I meant that, you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad. So, Code, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well,
Here it comes. Natsuki's favorite form of literature.
manga?
Natsuki perks up just like before. Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see. I go through the motions of playing with my teacup while also going through the motions of talking about my favorite subject. I'm starting to regret that I agreed to participate in this farce. I feel no passion at all in what I'm saying, even though it's a subject I'm normally passionate about. But I've come this far. I'm not going to let everyone down by giving up the act now. And the least I can do is try to make everyone else happy, and that means I'm not going to bring up horror books this time. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain that we can find something that we all have in common.
Hey, Yuri?
Huh?
All about, you know, the first thing he said?
Manga?
That's right. Maybe I can set up Code and Natsuki together. She can have him as far as I'm concerned. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room.
Don't just say it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know? So if Code wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything.
Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. A sudden idea strikes me. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Code?
Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun, and we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right?
I don't disagree or anything.
Yeah? You're right as usual, President.
Natsuki winks at Sayori, and they share a knowing look.
Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh?
Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one.
Then as for Yuri...
Huh? It's only now just dawning on me what I just opened myself up to. I have to read manga.
Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful.
Hurtful? I didn't realize. I don't want to hurt her. I don't want to hurt her. I don't want her to hurt at all anymore. It makes me all the more certain of what I should do.
Also, let me quickly catch up with chat. Imagine they just shadow ban MC from the literature club. Sorry, MC, you don't get to take part anymore. This club is now the literature club is now purely a place for talking about very existential things, like, you know, the fact that we're in a video game.
Of what I need to do. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature.
Are you just saying that?
No, I've realized my error in more ways than one. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Really? I mean, it Makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you really like, okay?
The look of silent gratitude in her eyes almost makes me forget about all the pain I put her through. Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting.
Just you?
Perhaps this can be an opportunity to get this terrible guilt off my chest. Would you like to come along with me?
If you don't mind?
Not at all. I always go alone, so...
Yeah, me too. This is so cute.
Sayori, shut up.
He's so rude. I don't know what I ever saw in him.
I'll show you some manga there too, okay?
Yes, I look forward to it. The meeting comes to an end and Natsuki and I clean up the food. We work in silence as Yuri and Code continue talking to each other. Then the two of us leave the club room together. Natsuki and I walk along together in silence for a time. I don't know where to begin. I don't know if I can even bring myself to say it. I keep looking at her, wanting to speak, but my voice dies each time and I look away again. The strange thing is that she is also casting furtive glances at me. Finally, she speaks first.
You didn't eat any of my cupcakes.
Is that bad? I really don't need anything else to feel guilty about right now. I'm just not overly fond of cupcakes.
So where are we at this point? I haven't been keeping track. We are in Act 4. So hang on. This is after, in the main game, after you delete Monica's file and she resets the game one final time. And I think you only experience like 1 day in this normally. So Act 4 only lasts 1 day. It's just after you delete Monica, the game resets and it's just 1 day showing you that everything is happy again. So yeah, that's what is going on right now.
I'm just not overly fond of cupcakes.
I just think it's funny. In the other week, you told me they were the best cupcakes you ever had, you liar.
I'm feeling very unsettled. This isn't the direction I wanted this conversation to go at all.
It's okay, it's okay. I know you just wanted me to feel good. I'm glad you did. I liked it.
I don't deserve the smile she's showing me.
Yeah, Monica is dead right now. Exactly. So Monica is deleted, and it's just Yuri, Natsuki, Sayori, and the main character. No Monica.
Natsuki, I owe you an apology.
I told you it's fine. I was just messing with you.
Natsuki, I stop walking and turn to face her. She stops too and gazes at me incredulously. I'm really, really sorry.
What for?
I look at her confused. What does she mean, what for? I hurt you. I was cruel to you. And that was on top of some already harsh circumstances you were going through.
That wasn't your fault. It wasn't you. It was Monica that made you that way. Anyway, I'm the one who should be apologizing to you.
Now it's my turn to be incredulous. But you were so good to me. Even when you couldn't remember our friendship, even with your own struggles, you tried to help me, and I was so ungrateful. I know I'm understanding the heinousness of my actions, but I'm already struggling not to cry as it is. And I'm deeply ashamed of how I acted.
Yuri, you can't blame yourself for that. You're pretty out of your mind. You didn't know what you were doing? I mean, you even called me beautiful at one point.
Aren't you?
Well, anyway, my point is it wasn't real. So, none of that matters?
I can't understand how she can just dismiss everything I did to her. I remember everything that happened. I remember what I thought and how I felt. I remember how much I wanted her to suffer. I feel like I should suffer in retribution. It's very kind of you to say that.
So everyone is aware of what Monica did. Yes, everyone is aware currently. I'm getting lazier. It's 2 a.m. already. And no progress. No progress on what? It's not Morse code. It's not Morse code. I'm sorry. It's just very hard to read.
You really are a good person, Natsuki, which is why I wanted to apologize before I go.
What are you saying?
I'm sorry, I wasn't really planning to go to the bookstore. I think I'm going to go home now. Goodbye. I turn and walk away from her while I can still muster some sense of dignity. If I stay any longer, I will probably start to cry. And I'd rather save my crying for when I get home.
Yuri, stop!
She grabs a hold of my forearm. I gasp in fear while pulling my arms away from her. It takes a few seconds for me to calm down enough to speak. Please don't touch my wrist.
Shit, right, sorry.
There's a pause while I face her, cradling my arms in front of myself, trying to control my breathing.
I'm not going to let you kill yourself.
Kill myself? I'm not going to kill myself. I feel foolish. I suddenly realize how my goodbye must have sounded. I just think I should leave the literature club.
God damn it, Yuri. Don't scare me like that. I saw you dead once and that was too much. Just choose your words better next time. Why, Yuri? Why do you want to leave?
I can do my reading at home. It's what I'm used to doing anyway.
That's not an answer and you know it.
Why is she drawing this out? I just wanted this to be a quick goodbye. It's painful enough as it is. But then again, maybe I deserve this pain. I can't pretend I'm normal anymore. Everyone's seen what a monster I am. You'd be better off without me.
Don't say that. You know it's not true. That's not who you are.
Yes, it is. You heard what Monica said. She just had to change a few numbers to turn me into Mr. Hyde. That's what I'm always on the verge of becoming.
Well, screw what Monica said. She's a total bitch and you shouldn't listen to her. She's just another bully, like those bullies who hurt you before. She doesn't know what she's talking about.
I don't know if it makes it any easier to face Natsuki's anger when she's directing it at someone else. I just want to get away now. She knows better than you might think. There's something seriously wrong with me, something I'm always trying to keep hidden. She just brought it to the surface. It's best if I keep it away from you. I'm sorry for upsetting you, but I think I should go now.
Yuri, I don't want you to go.
She mumbles something I can scarcely believe. What was that?
I said I care about you.
I care about you too, Natsuki, and that's why I have to go. To protect you.
Well, if you're going to apologize, then I should get to apologize too. You don't have anything to apologize.
You don't have anything to apologize for.
I'm talking about before. I realize now what you meant about feeling like you deserve to be hurt. Are you thinking about hurting yourself?
I look away. Even though all my secrets are laid bare, I can't bring myself to answer.
I get angry over such stupid things. Such stupid, pointless and petty things. None that matters next to what you've been going through. I mean, you told Monica that you've been dealing with this for years?
I still can't look at her. It's not your fault.
Are you sure? Can you look me in the eye and tell me that I never made you feel like you deserve to be hurt?
I can't. Images come to my mind of the evening after the fight with Natsuki. That night that I cut into my breast. I want to say it wasn't that bad, but I know that would be a lie. Just thinking about it is bringing tears to my eyes.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
Oh my god, she's crying. Come on, just hug it out. Hug it out right now. Come on.
When I saw you in that hallway, covered in blood and crying, that was the worst thing I'd ever seen. And if I ever made you feel that bad,
Natsuki.
I let these stupid insecurities get to me. I always felt like you were better than me and didn't know how to deal with it, so I just lashed out. But I didn't deserve it, I was just being stupid and immature. And Monica didn't change me, I don't have that excuse. I'm just a dumb, simple kid like everyone thinks I am. I act like I know what's best, but I couldn't even focus on what really matters.
How can she have things so backwards? I'm not better than you. I'm ashamed to admit that I thought so once, but you've proven that you're better than me, better than I could ever hope to be. I can function as a normal human being. I can't even help myself, let alone help others. Now I can't stop myself from crying. I've always been this way. I was born with something broken inside me. I don't know how to make friends. I don't know how to do anything, but it's my problem, not yours, and no one else's, and I have to deal with it on my own.
Potato, so Code, I stopped playing. It's time to write. So So, in how many years next to DLC mod? Haha, funny, thinking it's gonna take years. It won't take that long, trust me. Time to write indeed? Oh. Trust me, it won't take that long. Again, I do want to apologize for one thing real quick. Speaking of putting stuff on hold, because DDLC do always have to deal with breaks. But I'm putting Inscription on hold. Thank you for the hat pats. Because I'm putting Inscription on hold because Genshin event going on and I'm going on vacation soon, so I have to dive back in soon. And normally I don't put games on hold unless I'm finished with them. So putting Inscription on hold while I'm in the middle of doing challenge runs, it's a little bit weird. But as I called out on the Discord announcements, it's not like the challenge runs are going anywhere, while the Genshin event certainly will stop. So I have to put that first. Not the Gekon cooldown, don't worry, it won't be for too long, I think.
And I have to deal with it on my own.
You don't have to be alone, Yuri.
I've always been alone. I wipe my tears away and try to regain my composure. It's okay. I'll be okay. I've survived up until now, and I will continue to survive. There's no need for your concern.
But I don't want to be alone.
I'm very confused, but you won't be alone. You have other friends. You have Yuri and Code. I'm sure Code would love for you to share your manga with him.
I don't care about Code, and Sayori's nice, but nobody comes as close to understanding me as you. And if there's anything I've learned from all this messed up stuff that happened, it's that the world is a shitty place and I have to hold on to what matters. Like, that stuff you said to Monica, when we were in that weird floaty place, about valuing friendship, and about wanting to help someone who was abused, that was real. That was meaningful. You're not a monster, so if you really think you're a bad person, then I think you've got some serious cognitive dissonance going on.
Natsuki?
I hope it's okay that I looked up on my phone. I hope it's okay that I looked it up on my phone instead of an actual dictionary.
Very good, Natsuki. But it's not just that. I've been pretending to be normal for my whole life, and I know I don't do a very good job of it. I mean, I can try, but that's about it.
Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Damn. Wow, you need the 169.69, huh? You need it so desperately. Well, you'll get there eventually. You are not a monster. You are Yuri. What? Why? Why Yuri Sor? Okay, sure.
You better not be making fun of my poem.
Oh, on the contrary, I think it captures my situation perfectly. I feel disheartened seeing everyone around me being normal so easily.
Almost done downloading? Let's go. I think the raid will happen in that case. Looking forward to joining you on your adventure, by the way. Really looking forward to joining you. And we are gonna finish soonish. So I hope your download is going speedy. When your waifu calls you irrelevant, yeah, it hurts. It definitely hurts. Getting called irrelevant by Natsuki. By the way, I think currently there's not too much spoilery stuff going on, because we are at the end of the game and watching this from Yuri's point of view. So this is a conversation taking place at the very end of the game, and one you're never gonna see, because the main character isn't around currently. The main character is somewhere else in this moment. So I think we're fine, probably. Then again, they do talk about some stuff that happened during the game. Not entirely sure if it's safe. I don't know what else they're gonna be discussing, so I don't know. I don't know what else they're gonna be discussing, so I can't confidently declare it spoiler-free, but I can also say that this definitely is nowhere in the game.
And I just can't do it anymore.
Then don't? Don't pretend to be normal. Normal is boring anyway. I want to see more of the real Yuri.
You can't mean that. The real me makes people scared or angry or both.
Well, I've already seen you at your worst, and you're never going to get that bad again, so I think I can handle it. Just, please don't go.
I'll consider it. No matter what happens, I'd like you to know that you're very special to me, and you've made a big impression on me, one that I know will last a lifetime.
Then, there's one more thing I need to tell you. I don't know if I can say it.
Oh, what's about to happen? What's she about to say? What is she gonna say? What are we gonna see here?
I don't know if I can say it, but I know I have to.
Well, would it help to write it down? Sometimes that helps.
Yeah? Yeah, good idea.
Natsuki pulls a pen and paper out of her bag. She writes something down and hands the paper to me.
Is the mod creator one of those people who ships Yuri and Natsuki? Is the mod creator one of those people who ships Yuri and Natsuki? Game to avoid spoilers, disable your living functions for the rest of the mod. Wow. Ah, the Comey method. Indeed, the Comey method. But yeah, is this a Yuri Natsuki shipper?
She writes something down and hands the paper to me.
Who could have seen it coming? Who could have seen this coming? I've been getting those vibes for a minute that it's a ship right there. Yup. Ah, it is. Well then. Natsuki-chan can communicate. I ship it. I don't. But you know what? All the power to you if you ship them. All the power to you. I just personally... I don't know. They definitely seem like they could be close friends, but I don't necessarily think I ship them in the romantic way. But I could see where people are coming from. I can see where people are coming from. Whoa, she's close. And what? Well, someone also just had to throw that fan art in here. Okay, well, come on! It's verifying reasons and unzipping. Oh no! Never thought of DDLC ships, to be honest. I mean, now you're gonna have to.
She kisses me. My initial surprise gives way to profound understanding, and in an instant everything falls into place. I know I always feel so nervous around her. I know I've always felt a desire to get close to her. I know why she's so important to me.
Yeah, you're thinking about it now. I mean, you can't not think about it after looking at it. What the heck? This game, yeah, it didn't exactly come out of left field. We did see some stuff earlier in this mod that was implying that there was a connection there. Huh. Yep, yes indeed. But yeah, it definitely was implied earlier in this mod, but there it is. Wait, if Yuri feels anxious around everyone, does that mean she loves everyone? I don't think it goes that far, but
It's as if all my scattered thoughts and emotions and values have been brought into focus in one searing moment. I feel like I'm where I belong. I can't believe I didn't realize how I felt about Natsuki until this moment. The kiss only lasts a second, but an eternity is contained in that second.
Was that okay?
I love you too. I gently take her face between my hands and kiss her on the lips tenderly and passionately. Her whole body tenses in surprise, but then she relaxes into the kiss and slowly brings her hands to my hips. I close my eyes and allow my passion to take over me. I never imagined that my first kiss would feel this natural. A lifetime of nervousness and anxiety washed away, as if all my concerns and fears that used to seem so important are forgotten. The outside world falls away to be replaced by worlds of sensations.
This is turning NSFW. It kind of feels like it could be taking that route. Oh no, I got lung cancer because of that. Really? Is that really what you think? I mean, you can definitely tell that it's a different art style than everything else. You can definitely tell that the art style was very different. But still, nice little addition there. Depression... Depression music is for us. Is it? Code, are you sure this isn't a hand? I am 99% sure.
The feeling of her small hands gripping the sides of my blazer, the sound of her soft moans as I run my fingers through her hair, the taste of sweetness on her breath. I think I like the taste of sweet things now. Eventually the kiss concludes and we gaze into each other's eyes. My hands are still caressing her beautiful face, and her hands are still on my hips. I love you, Natsuki. It feels good to say it. I'm sorry it took me so long to realize it.
It's okay, I was kinda slow about it too. Plus, I wasn't sure if you were, into girls. 99% sure that 1% shall become the truth. Oh no, now I should be worried. Yes, no. Also, no kissing necessary, Tort, but thanks anyway. Still verifying the resources. Yes, after the download, it's gonna have to verify. Oh, no. And then it's gonna have to prep. So first it downloads resources, then it verifies resources, and then it prepares to launch. Gonna have to wait through all those progress bars, but you'll get there. Downloading definitely takes the longest. Guess we're the 1% now.
Well, I don't know about girls in general, but I can definitely say I'm into you.
I'm glad? You have no idea how glad I am. I love you, Yuri. There, I said it.
Natsuki has been blushing this entire time, but somehow she seems redder now. We continue looking into each other's eyes for a moment.
Yuri, is it okay if I come with you, like, to your home?
I am home.
Well, that's real sweet and profound and stuff, but I meant, can we go somewhere where people aren't staring at us?
I look around in embarrassment, suddenly reminded that there is in fact still a world around us.
I mean, unless you think your parents will have a problem with it or something?
That's not a problem. They won't be home for a few hours. Natsuki's breathing becomes noticeably more rapid.
Oh, I know where this is going. Also, you know what? I shouldn't even be surprised. You know why I shouldn't be surprised that this mod creator ships Yuri and Natsuki? Because he started in his previous mods too. He started in his previous mods too. I shouldn't even be surprised that this is a repeat offender. Because yeah, I remember the PSA mod about suicide and what happened between Yuri and Natsuki in that. Oh my god, we have a repeat offender on our hands, and you know what? All the credit to you. If you can sneak your ship into your favorite ship into your mods, by all means go for it. Time to go to the SCP Foundation so they could delete my memories. Oh damn. Each I'm in the house and can't find it. Determinism, Yuri likes girls. Let's see, let me catch up. I don't have bleach in my house. Somehow I need to ration the nearest bleach in your house. Why? I'd be like, it's done, let's go. Nice, I will see you in a second then. I think this is about to wrap up. So I'm gonna mentally prepare myself for your Genshin stream. Also, group hug is apparently happening right now. You require bleach? Well, you're not getting any. You have to witness this. This is greatness. Again, it's not a ship I personally am. It's not a ship that I personally I don't ship those two is what I'm trying to say. But again, I definitely can see where people are coming from with it, with this ship.
Natsuki's breathing suddenly becomes noticeably more rapid.
That sounds perfect. Let's go.
We literally just told her, my parents aren't home.
She takes my hand in hers and we walk together into a beautiful future.
End. That's it. We have reached the ending. Thank you for playing Doki Doki Storm. Based upon Doki Doki Literature Club by Team Salvado. Next mod, Natsuki's Closet Adventure. Writing code with this mod by Tormuse. Tormuse, amazing job. Amazing job on this mod. All additional art by a bunch of people, including... There we go. There's all the art. There's the credits. I feel like my fave ship would have to include Monica, but I have no idea with who. Monica X Player? You can definitely ship Sayori with the main character, ship the childhood friends, and then ship Monica with the player. It's the perfect ship. It's what she would have wanted too. And it's what a lot of the player base wants too. Monica X Player is probably the top ship in DDLC. People opposites attract each other. Me. No, this falls from experience. Yeah, birds of a feather flock together. That's more accurate. Next mod Sayori commits war crimes. Yeah, I imagine. So I guess we can assume that this was in fact the happy ending. Which means behind the scenes, whoever controlled the MC did hang out with all of the girls. We just only witnessed Yuri's point of view, so we didn't see the others. But hey, Tormuse, if you're watching this as an archive, because I know you watched the PSA mod, can you please confirm for me? Can you confirm? Gonna have to check that out on my own time, but can you please confirm that this is the happy ending? That's all I want to know. Tell me this is that the main character actually did get the happy ending, and we did, and Sayori didn't freak out behind the scenes while we were hanging out with Yuri. Because that would mean that after you and Natsuki had this moment, Monika would come in and delete the game if this wasn't the happy ending. So please tell me it was the happy ending. And they don't get deleted again, along with the entire world. Oh my god, she's on the title screen! What's she doing here? Oh no! Should I? I just need to make that. Do you? See, I can respect that, but I don't like character X reader fix. It's like the same thing. It is kind of. But you can definitely see, because it's part of Monika's character that she's in love with the player. Not the main character, but the player behind the main character. It is basically her entire story. So it's a canonship, even. It's a canonship. It's not just a, it's not just a fanship. Todd does himself again, of course. First, my buddy's calling me. It's the first time this week I am in bed. That image, please delete. Why? What's so bad about this? What's so bad about this image? I don't get it. I don't see it. I mean, I see the image. I don't see what's bad about it, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I should have checked out what the Act 3 title screen looked like. I definitely should have checked that out. Well, I never liked canon ships. Give me the most obscure ship you can. The most obscure ship I can give you. That would be hard to do, considering that I normally only am interested in the ships that are more popularized. For example, take Danganronpa. You have the stuff like Makoto x Kirigiri, which is strongly implied to be canon, but never outright stated, really. But they are definitely together. Or ships like Chiaki x Hajime, also in Danganronpa. That's some stuff. Say your ex Rob. Oh, okay. Really, Rob? Really, you had to go there? Did you really have to go there? Don't answer that. I know you did. You always have to go there. Any case, that's another DDLC mod done and dusted. Next up, I think it is time. Guys, I want you all to know that Gabe just started their stream. Gabe literally just started and Tord already is over there. Tord is already hopping over to Gabe's stream, already in chat. So I think we should all join up now. Again, this mod was amazing. I really enjoyed it. It was really nice to get an in-depth look into Yuri's mind. And I'm looking forward to see what other kind of DDLC mods we can experience. It was definitely nice to play a little bit of a longer one again this time. And yeah. For now though, that is the end of the stream. We're gonna get ready for this little raid. And I say little raid, but it's actually one of my bigger raids. Any raid that has more than 3 people coming along is definitely one of my bigger raids, and I'm happy that today is one of those days. So, let's go everyone. Share some love with Gabe, who is currently playing Genshin Impact for the first time. I hope you're all ready to experience this trip along with me, and I'll see you all over there. Thank you so much for watching this amazing DDLC mod. Hope you had fun, because I certainly did, and I'm looking forward to more. Until next time, bye! Bye, everyone. And, of course, that is it for the archive as well. Goodbye to those of you watching this as an archive. Maybe you'll be there live in the future, but you don't have to be if you don't want to be. See you around. Bye.